Hey everyone, before we get into this episode, I'd like to shout out my podcast sponsors, Mediums Collective. Mediums Collective is a Seattle streetwear brand dedicated to building unity and community through apparel and dope events. Their latest project, La Plaza, is a creative night market in Capitol Hill. They have built a strong network of local creators that collectively activate spaces in Seattle to promote and sell their merch. I'm currently wearing one of their Unity tees. You can find this and more at their website at www.mediumscollective.com or on all social media platforms. When you use the promo code NAST Podcast at checkout, you can get 20% off all their clothes. Once again, using the promo code NAST Podcast. Now let's get into the episode.
First off, that's a crazy question. That's crazy. No. The answer is no.
Welcome back to the podcast. I'm here with the Navajo Prince.
Hey, whoa.
He's a Seattle hip-hop artist. He's also a new actor. He went on tour with Macklemore. He was part of Macklemore's Residency program. He also did Seattle Sound Off. He's been on BET Cyphers with one of my favorite artists, IDK. He's done freestyles on Sway in the Morning. His new album is out now. It's my pleasure to introduce Travis Thompson.
Hey, thank you for having me, dude. That was a fire intro. I love that, dude. I forgot what I did with my own life until just then.
You're a dope individual, man.
Hey, I'm trying, bro. Thank you, bro.
I feel like we've been 6 degrees removed since 2019 when I started the podcast.
This has been going on since 2019?
Yeah, man.
Oh, wow.
3
Good
years.
for you.
You're my second guest after the 3rd year anniversary. You went to my cabin for a week.
Okay,
just chilled, man. It was
nice.
Good.
Congrats, bro. Congrats on 3 years, man. For real.
And so basically, of course, Macklemore was the first artist I heard about when I started listening to music in Seattle. Mm-hmm. And then you were honestly like the second artist.
Okay.
And 2019, I forget the month, but I had interviewed Deontay Hitchcock.
Oh, yeah.
And
he's fire.
He was just on tour with, in 2019, he was on tour with Wale and
I was there.
Ade,
yeah,
right?
I was there.
And I was leaving the show and walked right past you, and I was like, and the door closed behind me to leave the venue. I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So it was the first time I had ever seen you.
Wow,
but I was like,
that's
shit,
crazy.
now I missed my opportunity right then and there.
Oh, what? I remember that specifically, too. Well, now we here.
At Pneumo. Dude, at that point, you had just dropped your, what was that album called? Boulevard?
Reckless Endangerment.
Reckless Endangerment, my bad.
Yes, sir. Now you go.
And Pneumo's had your album cover like painted on the side.
Yeah, they did. We got the side of the all. You know what's crazy is we only paid for 3 months of that.
Yeah.
And then the pandemic happened and no one wanted to buy it, so I had like a whole year and a half of like free advertising on the side of Pneumo's. You know what I'm saying? It was fire.
What is that? Actual paint, or how do they even?
Oh, that's a real mural. There's like a video of like, I think his name's Weirdo Cult. He really goes up there with like paint and spray paint and does that himself.
Shit.
He's fire.
Like, has any other Seattle artist done something like that?
Definitely not. Don't forget who Daddy is. No, I'm playing. But yeah, no, that was a big moment. Like, I had never seen any artist from Seattle have a big mural. Maybe like Macklemore did it before. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah. And then you see like, it's cool, but also weird. Like Nipsey Hussle's a huge mural in Seattle. But I'm like, did he really spend much time?
I mean, it's more of his contribution to hip hop, I guess. Like,
true.
And yeah, no, I didn't want it to come off either like a big mural. So I wanted it to be like the album cover. I didn't want it to be like my face or nothing. Like,
it's sick.
My first original idea was like, you're sleeping on Travis Thompson. Just imagine a big wall that says you're sleeping on Travis Thompson.
Yeah.
That would have been pretty crazy, but they weren't going for it. They wanted the album.
It's like when like when Travis Scott has he's about to drop a new album. He's like, Utopia is here. Just like very.
That's what I'm saying. I wanted it to be cryptic. I wanted it to be like, or like, yeah, be proud of Travis Thompson or something like that. I wanted it to be like crazy and like kind of make people mad, but they wanted the album cover.
And then how did you connect with Ade? Because you had Ade on your project.
Yeah.
And had you known him before that Wale show in 2019?
I had known Ade because he used to rap by Phil Ade. Like his name was Phil Ade, and he used to do stuff with like Logic and all that whole camp. So I've known about Phil Ade, but then when I signed to Epic, he had just signed like maybe like 6 months or a year before that.
Got it.
And his name he was a part of like the rollouts that they were coming up. Like he had just dropped the EP when I was just getting ready to roll out Reckless Endangerment. So he was just playing in the car. Like me and my friends were playing because he had a song with Lil Baby that went crazy. Like was just,
I didn't know that.
We hit, bro, that whole EP, I think it's like Something New or something like that. But his whole EP was super fire. So it was really easy. And then we just like started seeing each other in LA through Epic stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it was just natural. That's actually one of like my better rap friends. You know what I'm saying? Like anytime he's in Seattle, he like hits me up and we go get a drink. That's my guy.
Damn, I only know of him because of Wale. Like Wale put him on like a few years ago before that show.
Yeah, no, I remember he was a like the whole Logic come up he was a part of. I believe. Idea. Yeah, I believe. Maybe I'm tripping, but yeah, he's That's fire.
Then after that, this might have been before, but one of my first interviews was with Coda the Friend at Columbia City Theater.
Oh,
and
wow.
Then you have a song with Coda and Kyle.
I did. Yes, sir. Yes,
Cars,
sir. Hell yeah.
Dope music video, by the way.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, you know what's crazy about that song is like, it was really just supposed to just be Coda on that song. And I sent Kyle a different song, but I had also sent, for some reason, Park Cars was in that email. And he was like, sent back the verse. He's like, yep, bro, just finish the verse. You let me know what you think. And I'm like, you put a whole second verse or third verse, you know what I'm saying? But that's my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I heard on an interview you were trying to get him on your previous album and then you had him on Boulevard
Yeah,
Boy.
I was trying to get him on another album, but then that didn't work out. But then I sent him like 2 or 3 songs, but Park Cars was not supposed to be in there. But then he put the verse on Park Cars. He was like, it's a vibe. Like, let me know what you think. Damn. And I'm like, all right, I guess I got a song with Kyle and Coda. Like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it was one of those things. Yeah.
Coda's a dope ass dude because he's truly like an independent artist too. Like
a lot of people say independent, but they're not like actually independent. Coda is really independent, and like he pushes that line, bro. For real, that's my guy.
Let's break that down. Actually, let's get a drink first.
Let's do it. Oh yeah,
Rainier Beer, please sponsor us.
Please do. Shout out Rainier Beer. Shout out our day, September 24th. Pull up.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Say it again to the camera real quick.
Shout out our day, September 24th. Please pull up. I'm headlining with the Naked Giants in Georgetown, Washington. Pull up.
Hell yeah! And the Naked Giants, they also performed. I think they got attention from Sound Off as well.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the Naked Giants, but were they called the Naked Giants?
I think they were, or at least when I saw the article about them.
Okay, bet. I remember the lead singer of Naked Giants is also from Burien. Okay. And we competed against each other that night. Yeah, I think Paris ended up winning the whole thing though.
Break down people who don't know what Seattle Sound Off is, what it is.
Okay, so when you come to Seattle, you'll see a crazy, funky looking building under the Space Needle, and that is the Museum of Pop Culture. And it used to be called the EMP, Experience Music Project. And Sound Off is basically like the youth battle of the bands for the whole city. But it's like bigger than just like a normal battle of the bands. It's like you get Seattle shows, you get festivals, you get radio play, you get like maybe like 5,000 for a video, you know what I'm saying? Or like guitar instruments, studio time, you know what I'm saying? So it's really just like a pipeline for like the Seattle scene to like find dope kids, dope youth. And I think like Dave B won it one year. I think like Raz was a part of it back in the day. Saul was a part of it.
What's the age difference between you and Dave B?
I don't know. I have no clue. I think he's like 30.
Cause he did it he did it a few years before.
Yeah.
Got it. And what year did you do it?
I want to say probably like 2015. I think I was a senior in high school. Maybe I was a junior in high school. I don't know.
Damn.
I was like, maybe it was after high school though. I'm tripping. I really don't know. Yeah. I was like 19, 20. So it might have been like 2016. Yeah.
And is it like, are there just like normal like nerdy bands that do it, or do you kind of have like a little bit of a name before you go into that?
It depends. It's all over the place. So like some kids have like been playing shows and it's like, oh yeah, they're gonna win, or like oh yeah, those kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like even when I came into it, I'd already been playing shows in Seattle and some we already had like a little bit of a name. But like some of the kids were like a kid who just him and a guitar from like Vancouver. You know what I'm saying? Like, but also he's really dope. You know what I'm saying? It's really just like a Northwest collection of like talented kids from all ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Rock, rap, beginners, like, you know what I'm saying, experts, all that. Yeah.
So let's break down the meaning of independent, and then I want to cover the residency.
Okay, yeah.
So break down the difference between being truly independent and then being independent with like a distribution deal or distro deal. Okay. Is that what they say for short, right?
Yeah, distro deal. I think being independent like completely, which is like the Code of the Friend route, which is like I think Russ is like completely independent, but that route is meaning like no one is funding anything, no one's putting no bread up, no one besides your like core team is like paperworking it. It's all like in-house, you and your friends doing the splits, doing the paperwork, talking to lawyers, all that, and then like putting it out with your own funding into like press and marketing or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
What I like to do, or what a lot of independent artists do, is you partner with a distro deal. So like Empire or like AWOL, or there's like what's another? There's a bunch of them where you could like you really they'll put up maybe a small amount of bread for like a couple things on the after or the pre, whether it means we'll give you a small amount of money to make the album, and then we'll put no money into like promoting it, or we're going to put no money into making it, and then we're going to put some into promoting it. You know what I'm saying? So it's really just like, there's independent where it's all in-house, you and your friends and your team run everything. Yeah. Then there's independent where there's like a boardroom who like sits down every week and they're like, okay, so we got to do a couple things here, and there. Like me, I'm on Empire, but like the EP I just put out, it's a 90-10 split. They don't put no bread up. They don't put no funding into it. It's really just like, they're just paperworking everything.
Wait, what's the split mean? Like the 90 versus 10?
90-10 meaning I get 90% of everything. They get 10% of everything.
Got it.
Yeah.
So if it's a distro deal, because you hear about the stereotypical like rapper getting like a big chunk of money and then spending it on whatever. Yeah. So if it's a distro deal, I'm guessing you really can't even think about getting like if you get a distro clothes or anything. Like you need that money.
If you get a distro deal, it's basically money like to keep you alive until it recoups itself. That's why like for this EP, I'm on some like, I'd much rather just like put out my shit. Basically what I decided when I decided that I wanted to go independent was I was like, people on the major music, like the major label game, are working an antiquated system. Like motherfuckers are dropping like one album a year with like 2 or 3 singles for fun. And it's like, bro, kids are forgetting everything by the next day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to drop a song a month just to keep your monthly listeners of yourself. Like just to keep your own fans, you have to drop so much. And major labels are like playing an antiquated ass game, and I can't play that no more. I'd rather like throw shit at the wall and then collect on that until one of them like goes super crazy, and then we can talk to the major label about like working together. But I don't know, bro. Like 10 years from now, major labels will be cooked. Like it will be done. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's already kind of out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Even from when I started in 2016 to now, think about it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like without Chance and Russ and Macklemore and these other, and like, you know what I'm saying? And Mac Miller and all these other people, they've changed the whole game. So like major labels are antiquated as fuck. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of where I'm at.
So you're kind of in a position where you do have a spotlight on you, but what do you do to like get to the next level if you're just independent? Then is it just releasing more music and hopefully
what's funny is I wish I had the answer to that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like I wish I really had an answer to that. All I can say is that like I was on a crazy up and up, and I don't even want to say like we're not on an up and up because we're still on an up and up. Yeah. But I was on like a super crazy up and up in 2019, and then I got with the label, and it kind of felt like they plateaued me a little bit, just on some like, I don't know, I built a fan base of people who want steady songs and videos, and it was like, and then I immediately went to like dropping one project and like 2 singles a year. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, I built a whole thing, and then you like kind of rearranged the whole thing and like alienated the people who originally fucked with it. Yeah. Because you wanted to take it to the next level. So I don't know, bro. Like at this point, I don't know what it takes me to get to the next point, but I'm gonna keep throwing better shit at the wall, and I'm gonna make money on it with my friends until it becomes what I need it to be. You know what I'm saying?
So, but what if you had this mindset you have now in 2019? Would you have a different deal with Epic?
What I tell kids all the time, because I had a friend, I'll tell you his name after this shit, but he's from Seattle and he's popping. He just signed a deal. He's just first now getting his streams, going on tour, all that. And he was like, do I sign a deal or do I not? And I told him, I was like, if you're a rapping ass kid, if you're a kid who has a product, like be honest with yourself. Is your product really marketable for the whole world? And if it's not, bro, then it's pointless to get up at the major label. Like if I look at my albums, I think Boulevard Boy, yeah, that's a major label album. But Reckless Endangerment, I don't think that needed to be on a major label. I think I could have put that shit out independently and it would have been better for me. Just some like, I don't know, bro. Like you have to take a look at yourself and your product and be like, is it worth the strings that come with it all? And you just need to be real with yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's artists like Charlie on a Friday who's like, that's a major label artist, bro. Like he makes like records. Like that's his whole thing. I'm out here making albums with Jake One trying to rap on Sway. That's a whole different lane. Our major label conversations are not the same. You know what I'm saying? So when he's asking me shit like that, I'm like, bro, you're a hit maker. That's what you want to do. Run it up with the label. Kids like me who are just trying to rap and like, I don't know, I have this thing inside of me that feels like I want to make art and I'm kind of crazy and I want to rap and a major label is not my place. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or that's what I've learned. So it's different for everybody. Like people get up here on the mic and talk about like, oh, you should be independent. A lot of kids can't be independent, bro. A lot of kids do not have the wherewithal to be independent. But
or the support system.
If you don't have the wherewithal to be independent, but you want to be independent, there's a lane for you. I don't know. So it's like, it's hard. Whenever people talk about the major label indie thing, I am going to tell everyone all day long, stay independent.
Yeah.
Throw shit at the wall and collect on it with your friends until you can turn it real, and then talk to a label. And even then, talk to a label for a single deal. Don't start cataloging shit. Don't give them your biggest songs so they can give you funding for your next. Fuck that.
Yeah.
If they believe in you, they'll put up funding for the next shit. They don't need any of your old shit. Don't let any label catalog your shit ever. That was the biggest mistake I made. It's how letting people catalog my shit.
So
and
this
I'll never
new album's yours. New EP is yours.
Everything is mine. And everything still is mine.
Got it.
Even the shit I cataloged, I own it all. But when they start putting up bread, there's just so much that comes with that. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's a crazy mindset.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah, and I don't really talk about this kind of shit a lot because I don't get the opportunity to. But like,
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, the independent
bring the mic down
major.
a little bit.
My bad. The independent major label game is just so different for everybody. So whenever someone's like, "What do you feel about the independent or the major?" I'm just like, it depends on the person. It all depends on the person. Me, no, it's over for that. I'm not doing no majors.
Dude, that's a tough conversation to have with yourself. Like,
it is a tough conversation to have with yourself because, bro, people are like, kids are like over hip hop ass boom bap beats, trying to get $1 million deals. And it's like, be real with yourself, bro. Yeah. Be real with yourself. Look at these guys on like Dreamville and TDE who are spitting. Yeah. And their shit is dropping and it's like $20K the first week. And to me, that's a W. That is a W. That's like $200,000 in the first week. Beautiful thing. But to a major label, that's a L. That's a super L. So what, like, if you're not striving to make hit songs, you know what I'm saying? There's a reason that like, I love smaller movies, but everyone loves the Avengers. If you're making Avengers music, yeah, sign to a label. But if you're making an indie movie that you and a niche group are gonna like, why would you even play that game?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's so true. Fucking like,
you know,
Pusha T is like one of my favorite artists.
Exactly.
And I'm like, this is selling 100,000 first month. And it's like, maybe like 50,000. No, he probably sells like 30,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't know specific numbers and I hate getting into that, but it's like, it's one of them things where even like YB and Cordae or like, I don't know, I'm not even trying to bring up names to like, I hate when I even talk about, I hate that it's become a conversation of numbers, but I'm just like, bro, unless you're a person that this label has decided that they're going to invest years and years into, trying to be like this, develop yourself as an artist on a major, it's not going to happen, bro. Throw shit at the wall and collect on it with your friends until you need to talk to them. And even then when you need to talk to them, it's like, bro, I built this myself. What can you give me?
Yeah.
I came into the game with millions of streams, like touring on my own, got with the label, and it felt like they just kind of plateaued my shit. Just kind of kept it like going instead of like making it go up. You know what I'm saying?
And is there a conversation with that? Like, did they talk to you about what their plan was, or you just kind of
there's conversations, but I just feel like at the end of the day, me and my friends had a formula that was like organic, and you can't remake that with a label. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's like, it's complicated. Every person's different. You know what I'm saying?
What would you say that formula though was? Because also, if you think about it, you did all those like shows.
Yeah, I think the formula in the beginning was just putting out hella music videos. I was dropping damn near every song had a music video. I did a music video for like the whole tape. You know what I'm saying? So like back in like 2016, 2017, 2018, like I was just dropping and like letting it fly, like not thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like all of my biggest songs had no money behind them, no backing, no nothing. And then you get with the label and it's like, damn, the song that I made in my bedroom that like we put no money into is way bigger than the song with me and Juicy J. Yeah. It's way bigger than the song with me and G-Eazy because it's energy, it's magic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You can't recreate shit no matter how hard you try. So like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
But you have to believe in yourself but also know that your music's good. Because I feel like everyone thinks their music's good. Yeah. And if they're dropping all those music videos, it might not be the same as it was for you, though.
No, that's what I'm saying.
How do you
like,
look at yourself in
that's
that way?
Even in the game now, like from 2016 to now, it's completely different. Yeah. Like almost people don't give a fuck about music videos no more. Name one artist that you found off of a music video in the last 2 years. You found them off the music video. Nobody. Like, but when I came in the game in 2016, that's how everyone found me. They're like, oh, this kid looks goofy as hell. Let me check out his music video. Now it's like kids prefer an iPhone video. Yeah. Like, it's just, we're in a whole new game. So I have no expertise or knowledge on how to get like, as an artist, like what's the formula? I have no clue, bro. I'm just throwing shit at the wall at this point. Yeah. But I know that like every project we put out is better than the last one, or it's in a whole new direction. And I don't know. It tells at the end of the day, you just need to keep updating people on who you are and your story.
Yeah.
And as long as you're doing that and getting better, it can't go wrong. I just don't know. You just have to throw shit at the wall. That's kind of how I feel now. Like I have no other like strategy other than like, fuck it. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, like I'll have a new song in a month. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it.
There are definitely systems in place. I guess they're somewhat still around, but there were systems in place that were milestones that showed that you were in the right direction.
Exactly. Yeah. But even then it's like, what does a radio freestyle mean?
Yeah.
What does it mean, bro? Like, and that's the shit. Like, I hate saying it because like I get excited about music videos.
Yeah.
I love albums. I love watching good interviews. I love watching people go up and do like radio freestyles. But then you look at what kids like and what people like, and you're like, damn, is this really what it is? But like I said, I'm not an Avengers movie. I'm not for everybody. I'm not like, when we see an Avengers movie, that has to be liked by a fucking like 60-year-old guy from Nepal and a 12-year-old kid from Seattle. They have to like it. They the same.
Yeah.
You're not gonna, the two people, that's not who comes to my shows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so it's like, at the end of the day, bro, I'm just gonna do me. I have no advice for you other than throw shit at the wall and make money with your friends. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Damn, that's a weird thing too, because hip hop's supposedly like the biggest genre in music.
Yeah.
But then hip hop artists aren't doing crazy numbers when it comes to like Taylor Swift, or even who was that one girl that blew up out of nowhere? What is that?
Olivia Rodrigo?
Well, yes, exactly.
Yeah, no, it's not comparable. But like I said, like like the new G-Eazy album, is that, in my opinion, everybody should fuck with it. That shit
Dance
fire.
Now?
Yeah, it's fire. Like Money, like all that, like super fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Is that album for everybody? No, I put that shit on with my mom, and like it's like a break beat. It's like break beat drums, and she's like, "What?" You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's not for everybody.
So they want our culture, but they don't want our music, or what?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's just I don't know how to. I'm the wrong guy to ask how to like market and make things big. But all I know is that like I don't know. But people are playing an antiquated game.
What's the difference between like Post Malone and Pusha T? Is it just because Pusha T is being more gritty and it's like
but it's like rapping, bro. It's just like sonics. It's like melodies make you feel good. Rapping you have to like listen to and pay attention, and like people don't got time for that.
But I think you listened to Pusha T's new album.
Yeah, of course, I loved it.
So he had Don Toliver and someone else on a Little Uzi Vert. That song's probably not doing crazy compared to even like Post Malone's shittiest song.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and that was
supposed to be sonically.
And I hate talking about like this because it sounds like I'm just completely given up on like giving people substance, and that's not it. I'm just saying I've given up on giving people what I want and expecting them to want it too, or at least expecting the world to want it. I'm gonna put out what the fuck I want, and I'm gonna make a career off of like a beautiful career off of the people who fuck with me. Do I need like, I don't know, bro. Like when I came in the game, I used to watch the VMAs every year and get excited and like, damn, can't wait to be me. I just watched that shit the other day. I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ugh, I do not want to go pull up to that. I do not want to like go get out of a Sprinter van and my agent is like yelling at me and like, that sounds awful. You know what I'm saying? But like at the same time, like, I don't know. I still want to play the game and put out big songs. I want to like have a song of the summer. I want people to like sing a hook that I wrote forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, but at the end of the day, you can't play the game and expect to be sane. So I'm just trying to play the game to my best ability and maintain my, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think that mentality comes from being from Seattle where there's not a lot of artists that blow up, or do you think you'd think this exact same way if you were from LA or New York? I think
the exact same way. I think being from Seattle gives me a whole like different outlook on it, and a different like, what I've always said about Seattle is there's no blueprint.
Right.
Like, because you even look at like Macklemore, you look at Lil Mosey or whoever the case may be, they're anomalies. You can't recreate that.
That's 100%. They're a crazy anomaly.
They're anomalies. There's no, you can't duplicate that and try to like bring it on your own. And so at that point, it's like, what I'm trying to say is you can't duplicate these anomalies. And in Seattle, it's either you're this or you're lame.
Yeah.
There's no middle grounds.
Yeah.
So when people see people like me, they're like, is Travis Thompson like blown up or not? Like when I go outside, half the people are like, oh my God, that's so crazy you're here. And the other half of the people are like, damn, bro, like what's going on with you? You putting out music lately? And it's like, bro, if you go to the Bay Area, you go to Atlanta, you go to LA, there's levels to this shit. Yeah. And the people understand it. But in Seattle, it's very much like you're either lit or you're not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like you blew up in the city before you left though? Or like, how did
I don't
that
know.
work for
Blowing
you?
up in the city feels weird because like like we sell out Showbox, but like blowing up in the city is like Macklemore did 3 nights at Key Arena. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what I really
it's actually
want.
Climate Pledge now.
Climate Pledge. My bad. But like, so yeah, I definitely think in terms of the city, there's not many artists who can do what we do and rep it the way we do and like have the following we have out here. Like I could quit tomorrow and make money off of being a Seattle rapper forever. You
know what's wild about? I'm not saying I'm not a Macklemore fan. But I respect who he is. But he freaking, when was it? I think this was last summer. He just put on his like Instagram, me and Tones and I are going to do a show outside of, I think it was fucking Throwbacks Northwest or something. Or no, it was his store. It was right next to, so Bogey Boys. Yeah. Like 3 hours in advance, and like it was sold out. And like that's kind of wild to see shit like that.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, so even for this, I announced an EP release a release party last week, and it's sold out, and that's like a 300 cap venue. Yeah. And like, there's kids with millions of streams right now who are probably on the up and up at a way higher rate than I am, who cannot do that. Yeah, they cannot do that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's so weird about the game now is like I'll meet kids who have 1 million TikTok followers, 1 million monthly listeners, and then they're asking me for advice on how to make it real. Whoa. You know what I'm saying? Just because, you know what I'm saying? Just because they don't, like, you didn't build anything real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to shit on it because, like, I want that too. I would love some TikTok success. I would love that shit. But you weren't grinding in 2018 for 20 kids in Sacramento. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You've never done that. You have no clue what it's like. Their kids don't got portraits of your shit because they don't give your song is a 30-second clip. They don't give a fuck about you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like those kids are coming to kids like me. I'm like, how do I build a fan base? And it's just like, I don't know, bro. I'm right there with. How do I give TikTok views? You know what I'm saying? It's just a weird. Nothing is real. So all you can do is just like be yourself and throw shit at the wall. You know what I'm saying?
Today's advertising is weird too. Like, if you throw money at like Instagram or YouTube, you can get like a lot of fake followers or fake engagement, and then as soon as you stop putting money into it, it'll like fuck up your algorithm. Yeah. Versus like if you do it organically, it might take longer, but the algorithm like sticks with you a little bit more.
Nah, for real, bro. It's one of them things like when you and like I said, I hate shitting on kids. I hate shitting on like the
fuck them kids.
Hey, that's not what I'm saying, bro. But like you might have 1 million TikTok followers, and you might be like, but translate that into a national headlining tour. Yeah. Please do. Like I would like a lot of people are starting to do it, but like most of them can't do it. Yeah. And like a lot of kids can't even rap, bro. Like. Yeah. Like if you're in the rap genre, you should still be able to rap. I don't know, it's just crazy, dude, but I'm not trying to sound like an old guy because I'm still a young ass kid who's on TikTok all day still. You feel me? But like at the end of the day, like I've been making music since like 2016, so it's like I've already seen the game change like 2 or 3 times.
But you like TikTok? I can't go on TikTok.
I love TikTok. I wish I didn't like it. For a long time, I tried to be the guy who wasn't on it, and then your label is like, dude, like what? Someone told me they were like, someone phrased it to me like this. They were like, if you're not on TikTok nowadays, you're basically trying to sell CDs at your trunk. Ah, shit. And I was like, whoa, okay, bet. Then yeah, let me stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that shit is corny as fuck and gross. And like pulling out my iPhone to be like, it fucking sucks. I hate it. And if that doesn't feel inherently gross to you, you're kind of a lame. But that's cool. That's neither here nor there. But like, that's what the game is, bro. Yeah. That's what it is. And like, I'm here to play the game, and I'm nice at this game.
You're not licking toilets or anything, right?
Fuck no. Fuck no. Like, and it's really hard for me too, because like they'll tell me to like do the open verse challenges, and I'm like, so you want me to like sing my hook and then like pretend someone's rapping on the camera while like, and then they'll look at you like, yeah, bro, get your money, duh. And I'm like, I feel that, but at the same time, gross. Yeah. Ew. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's the game, man. I'm trying to figure out the same way people are. So like, I hope no one takes it as me like shitting on nothing. Cause like, I'm trying to figure it out too. If you have 1 million TikTok followers, teach me. So I feel it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Just twerk on cameras.
I just need to do something. That's you feel me? Like, but like I was saying before, like when you said you fucked with the interviews, I was like, I need to just be more of myself in the interviews, just cause like, I just be cooling a lot of times just because I don't want to come off like a dick. But now I'm like, whatever, bro.
No, seriously. It's kind of, it's wild because you've done a lot of interviews.
I never say no. Just because I never felt like I was in a place to say no. I'm just like, yeah, sure.
Yeah. But they're dope, man. Like, seriously, from Casey Carter, that was like 2016 or something
so like long ago. Yeah, it's crazy.
To like, to the Sway stuff.
Yeah.
But that's one reason I wanted to have you on to talk about a little bit about your come up to inspire people as well, and not just focus on the come up, but like, you know, like I think me just saying you're Navajo Prince is enough to talk about the Navajo stuff because people have talked about it to you like a ton, you know.
Yeah, I get
but
you.
Like, your race is not your come up. You're like what you did to get where you are is your come up. But I feel like I don't know. I kind of feel like people focus on that so much with you. And I come up. The race thing. I think it's cool to be Navajo.
The thing is, I never pressed that issue in the beginning of being a rapper, just because I was like, I'm also like, it was just weird, bro. Like, I hate to say like I was figuring myself out, but like everywhere I went with my homies, I was like the white boy, and then I put out music, and it's like this Navajo kid is dropping da 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 da, and it's just like, oh wait, what? And I'm not even saying I'm confused, because like I know exactly who the fuck I am. I know exactly where I'm from, and I could show you and tell you about the beautiful and ugly things, but. Like, I didn't want to press that issue, and so I didn't want to come in the game being like, half the people think I'm a white boy, and the other half are supporting me just because I'm native. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to come in the game like that. So now, especially with the Res Dogs thing, it's very much like we're like talking about it more than ever, and people are asking me questions about it more than ever. But like, yeah, I don't know. For like when you're saying, I feel like people focus on it. Just it's more of a new thing. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a new thing. Just because like, I don't know. I never pressed that. I just don't want to come off corny. I don't want to look white, being like. Saying all this native shit, and you know what I'm saying, like Navajo shit that just like, but I didn't want to come off like I was trying.
Right. But do you ever? I hope this doesn't come off offense. Does anyone ever call you like Mexican or something? There we go.
Everyone, no, for sure.
I never consider you as a white guy though.
For real?
Yeah.
See, that's the thing though, because you're brown though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. Because like I feel like brown people have like the race. I used to say race dar. You know what I'm saying? Of like white people, it's like, oh, that's a white guy. But like brown people, they're like, you're something. I guess you're not, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's one of them things, but yeah, like I said, that's why it was confusing, because you said you never saw me as a white guy, but in my friend group, I'm the white boy.
Wow.
Like obviously they know my dad and shit. My dad, like everyone, my mom used to say my dad looks like George Lopez.
Okay.
But like, so you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But so like the Mexican thing, of course, and like I think that was a part of the reason why like we have such a big following in Mexico.
Okay, I have one Navajo question.
Okay, bet.
So first of all, just to backtrack a little bit. And I think I've talked about this on the podcast, and people are going to think I'm super dumb for this. But when I was in middle school, we learned about Washington state history. Yeah. And I thought that was world history, because I'm not into social studies whatsoever.
I get you.
So I didn't realize when they were talking about like the Native Americans that they were talking about like a lot of the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, like the Duwamish. And,
I had no idea that was.
You thought it was just Native people as a whole.
Yeah.
No, for sure. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like I still teach my friends about that. Like, yeah, Native, like different tribes, even from the same area, are not the same at all. Yeah.
But I've met quite a few Native Americans lately, because we live in Washington, and I guess
it's a very Native city, and like, but the thing is, they
like Chief Seattle. Seattle's named after a Native American.
Everything about Seattle is Native shit. Like every street sign has a Native name on it. Every street sign, like every like all these cities, like Enumclaw, Puyallup. You know what I'm saying? Like these are all like, you know what I'm saying?
It's so funny. You think, because I make jokes about this all the time, but like, no offense to white trash people, but a lot of these white trash cities are named after like Native Americans. Well, I mean, a lot of places a
lot of the white trash places are right next to the reservation.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying? That's why.
Is there an Enumclaw? Because white pride is in Enumclaw. You know about that shit?
Yeah, there's hella.
That is so funny.
There's a bunch of I've seen some crazy signs over at Enumclaw for sure.
But like, the Native Americans I've met recently say, you know, the N-word, nignog, or of course,
real?
The real word, of course. I personally don't say it that often, so I say nignog or whatever.
I get you. Yeah.
But like,
yeah.
So are you guys allowed to? Is that?
First off, that's a crazy question. That's crazy. No, the answer is no. Oh. And if any,
I should be offended when I hear this by Native Americans.
I'm not going to tell you what to be offended by, because that's not my place. But if my Native homie said that shit, I'd be like, ugh, stop. What? That's not you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hell no. What? Of course not. It's also not my place to speak for Mexicans, but I don't think Mexicans should say it either. But you know what I'm saying? True. Like, it's just one of them things, bro. Like, I would, fuck no. I don't. Right. Yeah, I don't think Natives should say that at all.
That's so funny. I was like, I guess they're kind of brown.
Either that, don't get me wrong, they're brown people. I've seen it fly, and I've seen the black homies not trip. But like, it's not my place at all, bro. That's not my place. And we checking the homies. Don't say that shit.
Yeah, some people get away with like fucking nab for a little bit, or like Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah, like I said, that's not my place, man. I can't have a say in that one. That's not my word. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, back on track.
You're hella funny for that one. That was crazy. I feel it though. It's real shit.
So the residency, you did the residency.
Okay, bet we jumping. Okay, yeah. Okay, yep.
Pivot, right?
Yeah, for real.
So the residency, how long into music were you making music before you did the residency, or did you go into the residency not know anything about music? And also, I always make people who, because not everyone watches the interviews where there's been residency people on it, so quickly give a breakdown what the residency is and how you got into it.
Okay, so like I was talking about earlier, the museum, the Mopop Museum right next to the Space Needle, they also have a program called the Residency that Macklemore and Ryan Lewis fund, and it's really just like a rap camp for kids. It's really just like a month-long program where you do workshops, studio sessions, like writing lessons. You go record in the studio. You have Q&As with Seattle artists. You go to venues and learn about how shows work. It's really just rap camp.
Got it.
And it's for like privileged youth, you know what I'm saying? Like for poor kids, you know what I'm saying? Right there. But yeah, I was a part of that program when I was like fresh out of high school. And yeah, I think like 2016. And what was the question? Like what about it?
Like how long into making music so you answered what it was. Now how long
I was
into
probably
music
only making music for like a year at that point, but I've been writing raps for a long time, but I didn't like get in the studio till like a year before that.
Got it.
So I had opened a couple shows before that. Like I had like opened for like Futuristic and like Huey Mack and like Sammy Adams and shit at like Crocodile, but I never like played my own show or like done any of that. No.
Interesting. So how did you find out about the residency, and like was that how you got connected with Macklemore? Well,
I found out about the residency just because Macklemore was obviously just, I mean, if you're a Seattle rapper, you're gonna see what bro's doing. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So like that's how I became aware of it. But at the time, my engineer and producer Tyler Dops, he had just started working for Macklemore. Oh. And this is when we were just started putting out music for like back in the early days. So like he would just put my music in his ear, tell him about shit. Like, hey, what you been working on, Tyler? Hey, you've been doing this, been doing this. And so I joined the residency. He knew me from like working with Tyler. At that point, I ain't gonna lie, I was probably like past the residency even when I was in it. But I wanted to like be around bro. I wanted to like, how can I finesse my way into this circle?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I did the residency, and even when I was there, it was one of them things where it was like I was damn near like helping out. You know what I'm saying? It was one of them things. But that shit was beautiful though, because I introduced myself to everybody, and doing workshops, the artists who knew who I was but hadn't met me yet were forced to meet me. You know what I'm saying? It was a cool program. It was a cool program.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. That's why you need like friends on like come
up bro,
like,
it's a beautiful thing.
Like that.
And a lot of people love to talk that Macklemore shit. Like, and I hate how much we've talked about bro already, but like that's my guy, so fuck it. And he's helped my career, so I'm like, he comes up in every interview. But a lot of people love to talk that shit on like what has he done, what's he doing. There's a program for low income youth, but basically rap camp.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing, bro. Like, shut the fuck up, please. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the end of the day, I get it, though. If you feel like, if you don't fuck with it, I get it.
You know he's close with him because in interviews he calls him Ben. So if you're a real friend, if you're friends with him, that's one thing I've learned about Macklemore. If you're friends with him, you call him Ben.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. That motherfucker. That's how I need to pop off, because I've been talking about that motherfucker since like 2019 or 2018 at this point, man. Yeah. But I feel it though. Like he was a big part of my come up, and it's undeniable.
Yeah, and it was cool that you took advantage of the tour to actually get a following.
Thank you. Yeah, a lot of people, he helped a lot of people, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and then I get blamed for them not being able to capitalize on it. You know what I'm saying?
How were you able to maintain that steam with the tour? Because
well, if we're gonna keep it a beam, like a lot, like I got a friendly ass face.
Yeah.
For the Macklemore fans
Justin
to like
Bieber
fuck
haircut.
with. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't throw people off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just especially that white fan base. Like it was easier for them to accept me. That's just undeniable. But at the end of the day, when that shit happened, there was no one in the city putting out more shit consistently than me. Nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was putting out hella videos, playing hella shows. I was spending my own money to go play shows in other cities where I was not making any money. There's like 5 people there, but I'm like, no, it's the look. Yeah. And that's a bad investment, so don't do that. But like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I lost my job at the end of that tour, and I was like, I'm not going to be in Seattle.
Where were you working?
I was at a preschool.
Okay, yeah, I heard about that.
I was a para-educator at a preschool, and I loved that job, but like they kind of fired me. They like didn't tell me I had to like reapply, and like I was like, bro, I've been doing this for 2 years.
Yeah.
Like you always tell me like what? Anyways, like kind of got fired from a preschool job, went on tour, and I was like, all right, well I make like $1,000 a month off of like music. If I can turn this to $2,000 a month, I can live.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just went hard as fuck and like slept at my parents' house. Didn't like if you go to old videos, like I'm wearing the same clothes, and my fans used to make fun of me. But I was like, bro, I spend all of this on music.
Yeah.
And like And then I'll go to the show and like motherfuckers are mad at me because their career ain't working out. And I'm just like, look at your fit.
Yeah.
Look at your, like, yeah, for sure. Like, get your shit together. Get your priorities together. You're drunk on Capitol Hill all the time, mad at me.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, that's the come up for sure.
Was that your last job then?
That was my last job. Was a para-educator on and at Valley View Early Learning Center right by the airport.
Damn, so I apologize for saying fuck them kids then.
No, fuck them older kids, but the young kids we gotta let. No, I'm playing.
Wow.
But yeah, that was a great job, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, that's the number one job I tell artists to get.
Yeah.
Like when I know someone who's like almost full-time musician, I'm like, become a para-educator.
Yeah.
You can be a part-time. You work in the daytime from like 8 a.m. to 3. You have midwinter break off paid, summer break off paid, spring break paid. You know what I'm saying? And it's like no music stuff goes on during the day really. Yeah. I can leave town when I want. I can get a sub from another. I can what? Are you kidding me? It was the best rap job. So para-educator. Damn. I think Mero from Deezus and Mero.
R.I.P. that group.
Yeah, Mero from Deezus and Mero was also a para-educator. That was his last job.
Oh shit, that's wild.
It's a great job for like coming up.
The comedian I go on tour with, he's a teacher comic, so he uses comedy to talk about like the educational system and things like that. So interesting. I've heard a lot about.
That's filthy. You know, it was a great job. And it taught me a lot about the world. Like I used to work at a preschool, so it's like now I'll go about my day and I talk to him like a grown ass man, and I'm like, you're a 4-year-old. You're just a child who never like learned his lesson. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, working at a preschool was like the best job, bro. It taught me about everything. The world is a preschool.
And what were you? Were you cool in school, or did you like do good in school, or
like as a student?
Yeah.
You mean cool in terms of like social standings?
Yeah. Cool as like, were you a cool kid, and like, were you good in school, or were you like a bad kid?
I've always described my like high school experience of like, if you ask kids who went to my high school, they'll probably tell you I was a cool kid. Yeah. But like, even with the cool kids, I wasn't close with none of them. I was just like a kid who skated, so I was just everywhere, and I was in every group. Mm-hmm. I was in every friend group, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I had so much time to do music shit. I didn't really have like a best friend. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have like a good friend. I was just like with everybody all the time. So I was I was definitely kicking it with the popular kids. Yeah. But I thought they was corny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, it's one of them things. I was a skateboarder. So it's like, I would show up with my skateboard to school and I didn't really give a fuck about none of it. Mm-hmm. As a student, like I said, I was terrible, bro. Like, I was good up until like 7th grade, and then like weed and girls dropped, and I was like,
wait, you smoked in 7th grade?
I smoked at 11, bro.
Oh shit.
Well, it's because I started skateboarding, and like as soon as you go to the skate park, weed is right there.
That's where the bad kids are.
Yeah. Now, you know what's crazy is now it's way different. Like now, I just dropped my shit. Now it's way different, bro. Now it's like you go to the skate park and it's like kids in like baggy pants asking each other their pronouns and shit. You know what I'm saying? No, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. That's how it should be, bro. That's how the world should work. But when I pulled up, it was like, you listen to Fall Out Boy, that's gay. Hit this blunt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and I was like 11 years old. So it's just a very different world.
So you said the skate park got soft.
I'm not saying the skate park got soft. The skate park got way more accepting. But yeah, I was just that. But like I said, I was a terrible student, bro. Like I just wouldn't show up.
Yeah.
I was a good smart kid. Like all the teachers would like get on me all day long, like you're a straight A student, like you could be,
just apply yourself,
bro. And I'm just like, yeah, but like Four Locos and like weed, like what, like, you know what I'm saying? So like I was an all right student, and I was like sort of a cool kid, I guess.
I still have never seen a Four Loco in person.
You've never seen a Four Loco in person? We should have cracked the Four Loco.
Do they have? I thought they were banned, or
it's a whole different formula. They can't, like a Four Loco from like 20.
You have to have cocaine in it, and then
from like 2012. A Four Loco. I remember I was in 7th grade. And I had this girlfriend named Kyra, and
You had a girlfriend in 7th grade?
Yeah, she was fire too back in the day. Like she was one of the more popular girls, and this is crazy when you talk about her family's like fans and shit. They're gonna see this shit. But we like got super fucked up at her friends. I drank like 2 Four Locos in like an hour.
I don't know.
When I was like 13.
I don't know like the measurements or
Bro,
anything.
You should not drink 1 Four Loco. You should not drink 1. I drank 2 in a matter of like a couple hours.
Oh my God.
And I was throwing up for a day. It was bad, bro. It was so bad. And that was back when like it was like an energy drink too, so your heart is like palpitating while you're vomiting. Oh my God, it's crazy. It's crazy. Shout out Four Loko though.
Damn, one time, I think this was last year, I went to this artist retreat, and this guy pulled out a whiskey cold brew. So it was literally like coffee that tastes like, and so you didn't taste the whiskey at all. I drank so much and I died the next morning.
Yeah, that's a rough one, brother.
Like anytime you combine something so you don't taste the alcohol, it's always
if you're involving cream and sugar into your alcohol, bro.
Someone was telling me that it doesn't. I'm pretty sure sugar affects a hangover. But someone else was telling me that it wasn't.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's why like the champagne and wine hangovers are like right there. Those suck, bro.
Yeah.
I'll take a tequila or whiskey hangover over like a wine
because it's cleaner, I guess. That's true.
Yeah,
or vodka.
Bro.
Isn't vodka like the cleanest or something?
I don't know. I haven't had a vodka hangover since I was like 13, 14. But like, like yeah, I don't know. But yeah, like now I'm straight tequila and whiskey.
That is wild.
I don't know, but you know what's crazy is like, yeah, I'll say that shit, and damn near people like it's either funny or like I remember I said that at work one time when I was like 16. I was like, yeah, I started smoking when I was like 11, and this lady was like, "Are you okay?"
They're like, "You need CPS."
Are you okay? Yeah, and I'm just like, bro, like I had a great life. Like I had both my parents. They were on my ass all the time about being a good kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I hope like it doesn't come across like I was like this wild delinquent with no like regard for you know what I'm saying? Like I had great parents. You know, I had both my parents and they were dope. Like my mom hid that she smoked weed and I hid that I smoked weed. I didn't have one of those moms that like let me smoke or nothing.
Dude.
Which I'm kind of proud of.
Your fucking cut video with your mom.
She's a legend, bro. Me. She's a legend. I know. Yeah. That video is wild. I think she said she drank when she was pregnant with me in that interview.
Just a beer or two.
And then it came out and people were like, what the fuck? Yeah, it was funny as fuck.
It's funny too. I feel like rappers are like always like talking about their mom and in songs and stuff. That's cool to see that you're like close. It seems like you're really close
hell
to
yeah. I was
mom.
on the phone with my mom on the way here, bro. Like that's the homie. And like
she's like, I'm nervous. I have a NAST podcast.
Yeah, real shit. But she comes to every show. Yeah. Like the fans know my mom. Every Seattle rapper has met my mom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like she be out. Even if a Seattle rapper don't like me, she'll go like pull up to the show and be like, "What's going on?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, for sure.
Why don't you like my son?
Yeah, for real shit. It's one of them things, but she's cool as fuck, man. Both my parents are cool, bro. Like my dad was a poet. My mom's just like a super hard businesswoman, like a hustler. So like, yeah.
They were supportive? Cool.
Yeah, they were mad supportive. In the beginning, it was a little more of like, I don't know. I wouldn't say it wasn't supportive, but it was more like, all right, you got 4 years to be a rapper because we let your sister do 4 years of college.
Oh.
They didn't help. They didn't put no one. My parents never funded no merch.
Yeah.
And it's not like they had bread to do it either way. Like my parents were broke. But like I said, I was part of the low income residency program. But the Residency, it's all res, man. It's all res. It's resed out. But they let me stay at the crib for 4 years, which was like a blessing. I only needed like 2 or 3. But yeah, they were like, we'll let you stay here rent free for 4 years. And I was like, all right, bet I can put all the money into music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, that was a beautiful blessing in the beginning to be able to just like go home and like not to worry about rent.
Yeah. What was that schedule like for you then? Were you like writing in the morning, music videos
in the afternoon? It sucked. It was before the preschool job was great. That was when I was like kind of like a Seattle rapper playing shows and shit. But before that, I used to work at Charlie's Produce.
And I know that company.
I was a repacking guy. So like I would take the pallets full of like cherry tomatoes over to the line, and me and a bunch of old ladies who don't speak English would like have to pick moldy tomatoes out of a box, put better ones in, slide the box down at like 5 a.m. till like 3 p.m. every day. It fucking
you were
sucked.
a cog in the machine,
dude. There was never that like 6 month period. I've never been more motivated to be a rapper. Wow. Like I would be at the studio till like 3 or 4 a.m. and then take the bus to Charlie's Produce, work until like 3 or 4, go home, sleep, go back to the studio. Like I was really like, I hated life. You know what I'm saying? But like it taught me a lot, bro. Like, and it sucked too. Like I used to work at that repack job, and when you're a man in the warehouses full of like old ladies who are like immigrants, you're the one who has to do everything. You know what I'm saying? So like there'd be big ass like boxes and pallets, and then and the guys there knew I rapped, so they'd be like, "Hey, you're the rapper, right? You're the rapper, right?" And I'd be like,
Pick up that goddamn box.
Yeah, I'm the rapper. They're like, go rap the pallet. Got pallets for you to rap. And they used to call me Macklemore and shit, bro. I remember all that, bro. Everyone who worked at Charlie's Produce, fuck you, man. Real shit. If you worked at Charlie's, fuck you. Real shit. No, my mom worked there. She hooked me up with that job for real. But so shout out my mom, but everybody else, man, fuck y'all.
God, that is hilarious.
Yeah, real shit.
So do you feel like your come up was pretty early though? Because it was like early 20s that you started seeing success, or do you think?
Yeah.
Did it feel like you put so much time into it? It didn't feel like it was something.
I turned 21 on the Macklemore tour, and that was when, 21 is when I just began making money as a musician.
Yeah.
Before then, it was like I was like make little checks, but it wasn't like real. But once I turned 21, is when things kind of changed.
But you feel like it was all. This is such a terrible way to.
Was it a quick come up though? Is what you're saying?
Do you feel like it was all deserved or undeserved that early, or how do you feel like when you look back on it?
I think, I would say that like Macklemore took me on tour probably a little early. I only had like 3,000 followers. I didn't really have like, but at the same time, even before that, like we were putting out hella videos and hella like I already had a song with 1 million streams when we went out. Like,
wow.
You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of kids couldn't say that. Like, so. What I think is undeserved? Fuck no. I work really, really hard, and my team works really, really hard. And like, people can't even fathom the amount of shit. Like, I don't even talk about the shit that I do, or like I forgot about more things that I've done than people can even think about doing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like even when I'm on the label, bro, like I'm fucking renting my own car to go do radio runs and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people are not like that. You're not like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I would never say it's undeserved. Was it quick? Maybe in a Seattle sense, but I'm still trying to come up. So, like, no. Right. You know? Yeah. It's not quick at all. I'm like half a decade in.
How does it... Okay, so when people look at you, they're like, this guy blew up out of Seattle. He has all these followers, all these streams. What are like the realistic... Like, break it down. Like, what is streams and having a lot of followers really do for you?
Well... I guess I'll answer that second, but before that is you said like, was it kind of quick? I will say like, even like when I did the BET Cypher, I got that because Dave East canceled and I was on a label. Yeah. So like, was that deserved? I don't know. But I worked my way to get on a label to have that. You know what I'm saying? Like, 100%. That's why you sign to a label. Yeah. For little shit like that. Yeah. So like, in terms of undeserved or being too quick, fuck no. Mm-hmm. But what was the second part of that again? Not bad you said.
Like, what is the realistic...
Oh, yeah. What does having millions of followers and millions of streams look like? Well, when I first came in the game, or like when I first started coming up, I would have like, I had like 1 or 2 songs with 1 million streams. Mm-hmm. And at that point, I probably had like $3,000 to $5,000 in my pockets at all time. Mm-hmm. But like that was just come and gone money. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was good enough to like always like kick it and like be straight to kick it and make bills, but like it was not good. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I don't know, bro. Like it all depends on how you run your business. Cause like I said, bro, like you have 1 million streams and 1 million followers on TikTok, but if the business is foul, it means nothing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're making money on something for a year, there's no guarantee that the next year is going to make that same kind of money. So, like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. It's a facade, though. A lot of this shit is a facade. A lot of these kids are signing deals, getting the 500. Their deal is worth $1 million. They didn't get $1 million. Their deal is worth $1 million. They probably got like $300,000 advance. They are living in an apartment in LA, keeping up with the Joneses, and just like trying to save that money and let other people spend their shit, or let other people fund their music, which is a cool thing. But like, not everyone's a millionaire, bro. Yeah. Not everyone is a millionaire, and even millionaires are stressed the fuck out trying to maintain. So it's like, I don't know, bro. What does it really look like to have all that shit? Cause like when you said like, if you ask me how to like come up or something, I feel like it damn near feels janky to even give anyone advice, because I'm like, bro, I'm trying to figure this shit. I'm trying to touch $1 million the same way you are. Yeah. And if you feel like I'm at a different place, you could get to my place tomorrow and shoot past it. Nothing means anything. Yeah.
Travis still lives on the reservation.
I do not still live on the reservation, but shit, my family does though. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? So my family does, like, and my goal is to get them a nice. I'm not trying to move off the reservation. But like, I'm trying to get them a nicer house though. Tell you that.
You're enough to like live on the reservation if you want.
I'm a full blown tribal member. Okay. With like paperwork for sure. Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah. I'm good for it. Yeah, I've ran around Fort Defiance. Motherfuckers are my family out there. Yeah.
I heard this might not be true, but I heard that like what happens is if you start to marry people and have kids off the reservation, like the bloodline becomes smaller, and then like the government's able to take back that land if people aren't able to live on it.
Shit, I don't know. That's crazy. I mean, Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue. That's crazy. Yeah, sometimes I get bummed out though. Like I'll think about how like I'm definitely making my bloodline a little white sometimes.
Yeah, because don't you guys think about? Isn't that something you're supposed to like think about? Like you're supposed to marry on the res or something? Like isn't it kind of frowned upon?
It all depends on it. It's all like you said how every tribe is like completely different.
Yeah,
it all depends. It all depends. Like my family is very much like my mom's white. Like my dad married a white woman. You know what I'm saying? So like. My family is not like my dad was the first in his family to go to college and shit, so he's very like against the norm anyway.
Right.
Like they were not like my girlfriend now is like the first like white girl I've ever fucked with. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Like it's very like they're not
Native American girls before that.
No, honestly, no, I didn't grow up with hella Native American girls. Obviously on the like when I go to Reservation and like not in Seattle, they segregate them a little bit out to like Muckleshoot and Marysville and shit. But I don't know like. It's not something I think about though. My family was never like that. My family was never like. But yeah, like I don't know the specifics of that though.
Yeah.
And there's definitely natives who are watching this who are gonna be like mad that I don't know like things like that. But
what about like? So are you the Seattle's champion or the Reservation's champion?
First off, I'm not. I'm the Travis Thompson champion. I'm the Berian champion. I'll take that. In terms of being like, I don't know. There's never been a Navajo rapper who's taken it to the levels I have. I don't think so. I don't think that's ever existed. But I don't know if you think about that kind of shit, like it hinders you, it like stops you. Like the minute I start thinking about I'm the first native to do like I'm done.
You're done.
I'm done. You know what I'm saying? The first minute I start trying to be the guy, I'm the lame ass guy. I've never wanted to be the guy. I've never wanted to be Seattle's rapper. Really? You know what I'm saying? Just because, like, look how everyone's fucking mad at Macklemore all the time. Everyone's annoyed at that motherfucker all the time. I don't want that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, and I love. Do I want the M's? Yeah, for sure. Maybe like the M's would like make that shit not matter. So that's why he's probably fucking chilling. But like, I never wanted to be the guy ever. Never wanted to be that shit. I just wanted to contribute and like make dope shit.
You're just Boulevard boy, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. But like, that's why I came in the game pressing the Berian line so hard.
Yeah,
pressing the Ambon Boulevard shit because I'm just like. Yeah, I'm over here, but I'm not trying to be the fucking. I don't want to be. Have it, bro. If you want to be the biggest rapper in the world, fucking take it, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna throw shit at the wall and try to be it, but like I don't fucking care. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, so are you always Boulevard boy, or is it just for that album?
No, I'm always a Boulevard boy. I've been the Goodwill, and you know that Goodwill, Jack in the Box, and Berian, that little park. Yeah, I don't know if you did, but yeah, that's basically my playground. You know what I'm saying? That's where I grew up. Like that. I'm not gonna say the exact street and like where my fam is from, but like.
And what's their social security number?
Yeah, I was gonna say, but like that corner, like 128th and Ambom is like my childhood. So like, yeah, I've always been that.
Right. Yeah. So you're really so it's like important to talk about where you're.
It's like I'm a native kid, and I'm a Seattle kid. So it's very much like being native. You're gonna learn where I'm from everywhere I go, and especially being from Seattle, you got that chip on your shoulder. Like we're the West Coast. Yeah. We're a cool city. We're a major. You know what I'm saying? So it's like where I'm from has always been a huge. Because, bro, I remember when I first flew into New York, even when I get off the plane in New York, I feel like, oh, shit, I am from Seattle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, shit, I'm from the West Coast. They are, like, I can feel it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, but I like that shit. I like taking that everywhere I go and being like, yeah, I'm Seattled the fuck out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's a little edgy.
It is edgy. Not even edgy. It's on some just like, it's just different. Yeah. Like, I pull up and I got way better weed than you. Like, I got a good hard shell rain jacket on. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to West Coast music, but it's kind of weird. Like, and you're like, what's going on with this guy? Like, I got a nose ring and shit. But it's like, that's why I like it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's the hard part. A lot of kids from out here have no pride in this shit. And then a lot of kids have no pride in Seattle, and they think not giving a fuck about Seattle is going to propel them. And like, oh, if I look like I'm from LA, if I look like I'm from you're fucking lame, bro. Like a lot of people don't claim their city until they go gold. And that's fucking embarrassing. You should be ashamed of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like that shit it works backwards on itself. Like I've repped Seattle to like a detriment almost, to the point where it's like, we get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I feel like I'm having to make up for a lot of kids out here who are like embarrassed of it.
So what made you have that mindset to like want to rep it so much versus being like, oh, I want to be in LA?
I think it's because I started getting into Seattle music like a little before the rest of the kids my age did.
100%.
So like I remember going to Blue Scholar shows. I remember going to fucking Macklemore and Saul shows and fucking like Common Market and shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember that. So I've always carried that with me, and I was excited to be a Seattle rapper. And then as soon as I got into high school, it was like, we're on SoundCloud now, bro. Fuck this Seattle shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just one of them things where it's like I'm in this weird median group of like being like a young ass kid, but also old enough to remember like the scene.
Yeah. So you were a SoundCloud artist at one point?
Yeah, I was definitely a SoundCloud. Like my Need You and Father Forgive Me went up on SoundCloud, and those kind of like helped things out.
Got it.
Yeah.
But SoundCloud doesn't have the same impact.
Not at all. I shouldn't say that because people at SoundCloud like follow me and shit. Yeah. But like, I don't know. Yeah, none like that shit's kind of dead now.
Would you say SoundCloud was like TikTok at one point, like the virality?
Maybe. I think SoundCloud didn't reach the levels that TikTok has like immediately, but SoundCloud was very pivotal and important. Like 2016 was a beautiful year. 2017, beautiful because of SoundCloud.
Yeah, because that was like the first time you could just release stuff.
Yeah, man, it was tight. It was very much like, because a lot of coming up is doing different shit but doing cool shit. Yeah. And like Bandcamp, I'm sorry, it's not cool. Bandcamp's not cool. Yeah. Like when you drop, like I hate doing that because like, I got a lot of friends who drop albums on Bandcamp. Just be real with yourself. It's not cool. It's not cool to like, and who gives a fuck about being cool? If that's how you feel, who cares? But back in the day, SoundCloud was cool. It was like tight to drop a song on SoundCloud. It was like, I don't give a fuck about Spotify and app SoundCloud. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But now you have to just play where everyone's at, and no one's at SoundCloud no more, I feel like.
I heard you talking about like listening to like Green Day and stuff when you were skateboarding.
Hell yeah. That's Green Day and Good Charlotte and like Fall Out Boy and Blink-182 were some of my favorites.
But I also feel like hip hop and skateboard culture went hand in hand as well. Like
like I remember watching videos or like movies back in the day, and there'd be like the skateboarder character would have like an all black rocker fit on with like a chain wallet and shit, and I'm like, I don't know anyone like that. Like
Hollywood's interpretation of it.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like I said, I went to the skate park and I showed people my iPod, and I had like Green Day and Fall Out Boy and like Good Charlotte on it, and they're like, "What the fuck is this?" Yeah. And then like that's like, but I didn't know what Dat Piff was until like the first week I started skating. Yeah. And then immediately I'm like, oh, mixtapes? Oh, okay, bet. That's what we're doing. Like, okay, bet. Like, and I'm just downloading all these Wayne, Flocka, like all these crazy mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like a lot of LA underground shit too. Like, that's what my friends were into. So yeah, the skate park was like where I found hip hop. Yeah. That's why. So yeah, it goes hand in hand.
Yeah, I had. Do you know who Dale the Funky Homo Sapien is?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I had him on the podcast, and like he was like
one of Dale the Funky Homo Sapien. Yeah, that's fire.
He's a flex.
Yeah, he's dope. He's a legend.
He was like one of those artists that really, his music was very pivotal in like the skateboard.
Hell yeah, and before, like, I'm only talking about my experience. Like my manager, he's like 40, and he grew up on like the 411.
You have the same manager since like you started?
I've had one of them's the same. And his name's Benner Hall. He's from New York. Okay. But yeah, he was like, he came up on like the 411 videos, the Shorties videos or whatever that had all the hip hop and shit. But I didn't get into hip hop till I went to the skate park.
Got it.
Yeah.
So you did the residency, you did Sound Off, you were already making music for a bit. How did you start? Went on tour. Yeah. How did you start forming like a team, like a management, and how did that lead to get into a record deal?
Well, in the beginning, I remember I saw somewhere that you needed to have a team. Like no matter who it is, you have to have a team. And my first manager, Sheldon Harris, he was a rapper at the time in Seattle. Him and Tyler Dops, my producer, they were a duo. Sheldon Harris, Tyler Dops, and they were opening for like G-Eazy and Logic and like the Huey, like, you know what I'm saying, like the college tours and shit. So once they kind of like stopped being a duo, I kind of like jumped onto I got the things they would have got booked for. I got you know what I'm saying? So I met Sheldon. I'm fucking up this whole story. Let me start at the beginning. Yeah, restart it. When I was 16, I had a podcast. Called Poets of the Podcast.
I remember. I checked out some of those old
episodes. It was Poets of the Podcast, and I was just like, well, I go to Seattle shows all the time, but then like after the show, I look like a weird kid with a backpack. No one wants to meet me. So okay, I'll just start a podcast. Fuck it. So started a podcast. And you know, like Seattle rappers love to talk about themselves. So like started doing interviews and shit. And that was just how I started going to the shows. People knew me, and I was like at the shows being like, oh yeah, I rap too. Started putting out my shit, and then one day I put out a song. The homie Sheldon, who was rapping, he was like, oh, that's kind of fire. And I'm like, it's kind of fire. What the fuck you talking about? I'm fire. Yeah. Anyways, he's like, well, do you like want to record it for real? And I'm like, hell yeah, I want to record it for real. Like what? And he's like, well, I got people in the studio. He introduced, and then he brought me to Nima Schemes and Elon Wright.
Yeah, I've had Elon on the pod.
Yeah, who had the Ruby Room back when it was Macklemore's old studio up in the North End. So I went there, and then he just started taking me after school. So this is just like my friend Shelton, who's like kind of like transitioning out of being a rapper and like helping me become a rapper. Yeah. And I was just like, one day I was like, bro, I need a manager. Like, I don't know what being a manager is, but can you just respond to emails because you know how to respond to emails?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I got you. I can hit up certain people. Like, I still got like little playlist contacts or blog contacts. I can just be like, hey, my friend does shit. We'll fuck with it. So that's how it started. And then I had another friend named Dylan who was living with Campaigna.
Yeah.
He would just sleep on his couch, and I'll go to Campaigna's house like every day to smoke. So I'll just sit next to fucking Dylan.
Do you guys have any songs out together?
Me and Campaigna, we have a couple of songs. I don't think they're out. Oh. I don't know. Me and TJ are like actually friends though.
Yeah.
Like when I'm with my like friends, I don't think about music. Like right. You know what I'm saying? Like, or if.
Dude, I get because you know why you don't think about it? Because you do it full time. The same thing with me. Like, I don't want to connect over a podcast or like go into a studio because I already do that full time. And I think
a lot of people will learn that like I'm not hella fun to like make a song with. You know what I'm saying? So like there was never like studio sessions where I'm like, oh yeah, hop on this or like nothing. I'm very meticulous. I'm like, no, I don't want that. I want this. You know what I'm saying? So we'll make a song though. Like, wait, am I on a song? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I've definitely recorded with him, but I don't know if anything's came out. But my friend Dylan Fout was living with him. And I would just go over there every day. His house was like the clubhouse where we would just link up and like everyone would show the new songs they made, show the new video they had just made. Like it was just like an art house. So me and Dylan clicked up. He didn't have a camera, but I saw he used someone's camera to film a video, and I dropped my song Father Forgive Me, and I was like, I need a video.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, if you rent a camera, like, or if we rent the camera from my friend Pants, we can make a video. So we went down to fucking Portland and shot a video with like the homie's camera, and he knew how to edit. And so I was like, okay, bet I got a manager, I got a video guy, and Tyler was producing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got that. And then I had a homie named Jordan who, he was my drummer, and he was doing merch and shit too on the side just because he wanted more involvement rather than just like showing up for a show and playing drums.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now he engineers and like produces sort of now. But yeah, those original four, like Jordan, Shelton, Dylan, Tyler, and then Benner, my other manager from New York. Yeah. I dropped Hold Me Down, and then this guy hit me up, and he was just like, yo, this song's fire. Do you guys have any blog connections? And we're like, nah. And then he was like, I'm out here in New York. He had crazy followers. Not like a lot of followers, but all of his followers were crazy. And I was like, oh, this guy's kind of tapped in. Let me tap in with him for real. And then he just helped us put out singles and songs and shit, and then went on tour with Macklemore. And then after the tour, when I got back, I was like, bro, I'm trying to be a rapper full time. I need like, me and Sheldon kind of know what we're doing, but we don't really know what we're doing. My manager, Benner Hall, he created this thing called Henny Palooza that eventually became Duce Palooza.
I never heard of it.
Jay-Z put it on.
Okay.
Duce Palooza, and then they like sold out like big ass venues it was just a traveling party. It was him and Rory from the Rory and Mal podcast.
Yeah.
They had a thing called Duce Palooza.
And you know them or something, right?
Yeah. Rory, I met Rory my first trip to New York back when he was like, it's like an employee at some label.
Damn.
Yeah, that's my guy. But when I first met him, he was trying to like, no, I'm not gonna talk about that. But he was trying to sign me. Rory was trying to sign me. Yeah, I met Benner in New York at that Macklemore show, and I still went to dinner with him and Rory.
Damn. And
they were just like trying to fuck with it and work with it, and I never had people from New York trying to fuck with me, so I was like, no, I'm fucking with them. And those like Benner's became like my uncle. That's like my family member. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but he's running the business, and I think he manages Shelly now, and he manages the Rory and Mal podcast.
Okay.
And shit. Like, yeah.
Fuck Joe, but I'm just
kidding. Yeah, that's not my business. But so yeah, that's how I built the team, bro. It's like just like Jordan was my best friend from back in the day. And then Dylan was a guy that was just on the couch at TJ's all the time.
Damn.
Shelton was a rapper who I started skating with and just became good friends. And then I was like, hey, I've got a team here. And then we like ran it up. Like they were very committed to like in the beginning, to all of it all.
Fuck, dude, that's great. That's hella inspiring.
Yeah, dude, thank you, bro.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful coming together of it all. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a time thing too. Like I don't know if it could ever happen again, just because like all of our lives were in the perfect predicament to like make it work.
It was supposed to happen.
It was supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? It was meant to happen. And then life is meant to happen. You know what I'm saying? You know?
So it seems like your come up, there was a lot of like milestones that led you in the right direction. But now that you're like independent, you have the distro deal.
Yeah.
How do you know when you're hitting milestones or in the right direction? Yeah, I know you said you like throwing stuff at the wall, but like that's kind of like insane. Those were like milestone you got. That was almost like checking off a list.
Yeah. My problem with milestones is they're usually rooted in comparing yourself to other people. So like, even with the BET Cypher, I did that shit, and then after it was like I expected to be like, I don't know what I expected, but I just expected to be fucking popping after it.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, it was a milestone, but it's just like a verse on TV. Like, I don't know, like, but there are things that you should put meaning into. Like, I remember we hit capacity at Showbox. I'm like, 1,000 something people in a venue in Seattle is crazy. I don't care who you are. That's crazy, especially if you're from there.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. And then the BET Cypher was obviously a thing. How do I...
Also, break down for people who haven't seen the BET Cypher, who's on it?
Oh, the back when I did it in 2019, it was like IDK, Iman, Cash Doll. Yeah, Iman Shumpert, Cash Doll, and me. Oh, and King Los.
And King Los, yeah,
King
dude.
Los, yeah.
Fucking King Los.
King
he
Los
does not get the
attention
he deserves.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. He's a character. When you meet, if you met King Los, yeah, he's a character. He can fucking spit though. He can spit. He can really spit. Like, nah, I can't hate on that man at all. But yeah, I did that. I don't know, bro. Like, how do I gauge milestones at this point? Remember how I was saying like a 30K first week on a major label is an L, but a 30K first week independently is a W?
Yeah. My
milestones now are just like, did I do a new thing and did I make the people around me proud, bro? Like, fuck I don't know, like yeah, it's hard for me. Like, I just spent so long comparing myself to other people and trying to be like on a trajectory that I thought I needed to be, that now when someone's like, well, what milestone, man? I'm like, fuck the milestones. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, but right now I know that like I left my label and then within 2 days, Jake One hit me up to like make an album, and then Res Dogs hit me up for an audition. And it was just like, okay, these are milestones, because like, I don't know, these happened organically and magically, and like, I don't know. Milestones should be more of like life markers rather than like achievements.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, yeah, at this point we're independent, so everything's a W. So like milestones, I'm like, shit, like the fact I'm a surviving rapper is a milestone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I feel, you know, like, how do I gauge at this point? I don't know. Everything's a W though. Everything, it's just way better now. Like when you're on a label, you get 1 million streams in a month, and you're like, damn, I wish that happened in a week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, if I get 1 million streams in a month, I'm like, whoo, like I'm about to go to Mexico with my girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how life should be, bro. Like, where this shit is like, not to be all like, I don't know, dark, but bro, we're on a floating ball that's burning. Like, one day the shit will implode, and there'll be a Jay-Z CD on the ground, and a kid's gonna pick it up and be like, who is Jay-Z? That's what will happen.
Damn.
This whole thing will explode. So like, legacy, yeah, it's important, but it's kind of not. You know what I'm saying? Damn. So like, at the end of the day, bro, just be a good person and put out shit you like. You know what I'm saying?
Was the Epic deal just done, or how did that happen?
So I had one more project with the label, with Epic, and I just wanted to put out songs to just kind of warm up again and like just like release and get shit going. And like, they wanted like whole, like, I don't know, like they wanted me to map 2 years of my life out for having one album left. And I'm just like, bro, like, I'm trying to give you free songs. I'm trying to give you more money so you can recoup faster. Yeah. And I don't even want you to put money into it. Like, I wasn't even trying to, like, I wasn't even asking for, like, you don't got to put it on fucking New Music Friday. You don't got to put it on Most Necessary. Yeah. You don't got to email it. Just let me put it out. Yeah. And I was just getting hella static. And I'm like, what kind of old ass game are you trying to play? You want me to drop one album a year with a couple singles? Yeah. What? This is 2021. What are you doing? Like, so it's just like, I can't wait a week to get on a phone call to be told no. It's over for that. It's over for that. I'm not done. I'm done doing that. I'd much rather make mistakes and it's my fault and throw shit at the wall and collect with my friends than play an antiquated ass major label game any fucking day of the week.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And do you think you'll ever do like a podcast again, like your own?
I don't know.
That shit, dude. I remember that.
I remember I saw someone tweet. They were like, I got to get my raps better so I don't have to podcast in 10 years. And I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. I was like, that's crazy. But I don't know, maybe. I have to get better at like thinking I have important things to say that aren't like on a beat. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm in interviews and shit, I feel very like, I don't know, everything is so be all end all. If I say some shit, there's no context or like grace for like, well, maybe I don't feel like that when I walk out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't have any desire to, like, the world doesn't need me to talk on a microphone for, you know what I'm saying? Like,
maybe that's pessimistic though.
It might be pessimistic, or the world needs me to talk on a microphone, but the world just doesn't, I don't know. If I feel like I have something important to like offer to the podcast game, then yeah, I'll hop back in it. But I had a podcast back in like 2015, 2016
That's
before
OG.
everybody.
That's why I
remember it was just like
that.
me and fucking Mark Maron, and I'm playing. But it was, yeah, there's really wasn't that many podcasts back then, bro.
Dude, especially not in Seattle.
Hell no, bro. Like,
I heard you inspired Joe Rogan.
That's true. Yeah, Joe Rogan's my son, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm the podcast god. No, I'm playing. Yeah, no, but I did. Mark Maron's in my Res Dog episode, and I told him, I was like, bro, you know, you like basically invented podcasts. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, bro, you're like a podcast god.
Dude, you had video too.
What do you mean?
On your old podcast, you had some video.
We had a couple that had video. Yeah, but yeah, it was a labor of love for sure, bro. I was like editing them in like school.
Trust me. Damn.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, bro. Like that, but at the end of the day, that was just a shortcut to meeting people. Like I didn't have the podcast bug.
Yeah.
I didn't desire to like.
I feel that.
Like be an interviewer or like, but now I watch a lot of podcasts, so maybe I'd much rather just be a podcast guest. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Because I listen to a lot of podcasts, but starting a podcast, people, I don't know, the fan bases podcasts get are very fickle too. They're very mad.
I feel like podcasters easily can make more money than an artist though.
Totally.
With sponsors.
Totally.
And streams and.
Totally. Yeah, totally.
Like think about this. Like, of course there's podcasts with hundreds of thousands of streams, but if you're a podcast that's getting 20,000 streams, that means more to sponsors than an artist that's only getting 20,000 streams.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. But I don't know. Maybe I'll hop back in.
Travis Thompson OnlyFans coming soon.
Yeah, shit, maybe shit. The homies talked about doing a Patreon, but I don't know. I can't do all that, bro. It's not my thing.
Yeah. So let's talk about Res Dogs, Reservation Dogs.
Yeah.
How did that come up? When was it filmed? And like I want to know like the nitty gritty about how that all came to be.
Okay, so it dropped in 2021.
Okay.
And when it first dropped, I hit up Sterling and I was just like, bro, I don't know if you have a second season, but anything you need from me, like, please let me know. Like, if you need a song. But my head, I did not think of acting at all. I was not but I was just really like hitting them up, saying I loved it, responding when they would post it, being like, hey, this is dope. This is really dope. All 2021. And then 2022, they posted that they needed extras. So I was like, I reposted it on my story and I was like, hey, tell them you want to see me as an extra. But really, I was just trying to get my name in the comments so they would like use a song or something. Yeah. I was not really trying to, not that I wasn't trying to act, that's not something I was set out to do. You know what I'm saying? So like, I posted that in February. I got the screenshot like yesterday. Yeah. But I posted that in February, like February 18th. And then a week later, they hit me up saying they have an audition for a role. Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck, an audition? And I still thought it was like a one-line thing because it was like my audition was like one scene. Yeah. So I was like, oh, cool, I'm going to pop in, pop out, lit. And then I do the audition over Zoom with Angelique Midthunder, who's the caster. And she was like, that was crazy. That was awesome. They're going to love you. Like, like, what the fuck? That was great. Because I had never done an audition before. But I like was watching YouTube videos all week on how to audition, you know what I'm saying? Like how to read scripts and how to like memorize shit. So like, and I watched the show like over and over again to like get the vibe. Did the audition like beginning of March, and then I didn't hear nothing until like the end of May. Wow. That's and the end of, because they told me too, they were like, you should know in like 3 weeks. So I'm like, oh, fuck, like I didn't get it. Like, hopefully they still use a song. Like, it's cool, it's whatever. Like, but like I said, I wasn't trying to be an actor, so I wasn't like hella sad. Yeah. I was just like, damn, I had an audition. Well, I'll get an audition in the next time. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. And then at the end of May, they hit me up. They're like, hey, you got it. If you want to come to Oklahoma in 3 days to film, like, it's come through. And I'm like, oh my God, what? Hell yeah. And we had to like cancel. I had a like a private weed show that I had to cancel and shit. But it was like, it was the craziest moment of my life, bro. I pulled up, but like I was saying earlier, there's not many native rappers. Mm-hmm. So like when I pulled up on set, it was love. Mm-hmm. People were like, "Oh shit, Travis Thompson's here," and I'm like, "What? What?" Like I'm on a Hulu and FX are running around in their little shirts, like with little fans if you're too hot, like getting you water. And they're like, the kids on the show were all fans, or like The main kid, DeFaro, fucked with me.
Yeah.
And then Paulina, Willie Jack, she didn't know who the fuck I was. But when I pulled up and like we kicked it and we were smoking and shit, and like I showed them all my music and shit like that. Bro, but on set, like Sterling Harjo, I'm sitting there on set in my chair and it's like me, Sterling, and Mark Maron just sitting. And then he's like, you know, this kid's a rapper. And he's like, this kid's a rapper. And then he just like pulls out his phone and then like hands it to him. He's like, 20 million plays? What, it need you? What the fuck? You're a rapper? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, you're a native rapper? I'm like, yeah. He's like, where you from? I'm like, Seattle. He's like, you're a native rapper from Seattle? What the fuck? Like, it was a trip, bro. But like everyone else on set was like, not to say everyone, but a lot of people were fans. So it was like love, bro. And we did that shit. I'm going to go into the nitty gritty of it. Fuck it. Yeah. We did the first episode and I was so nervous because I wasn't an actor. Yeah. I had no clue what I was doing. Yeah. But I was like, if I'm nervous, it's going to go really, really bad. So I went in that bitch cocky as hell. Like, you could ask everyone on that set. I went into that bitch like there in the first scene I shot, like, I kissed the kid's forehead and like, that's not in the script. But I was just like, fuck, I kissed it. I was like, whatever, bro. Like, and like the set was dying. And from the first take, it was like, I could do whatever I wanted.
Wow. It
was so lit. And when I got home after the first day, I'm like, my manager calls me and he's like, how'd it go? I'm like, it's good. He goes, check the email. And they're like, we wrote Travis Thompson into another episode if you'd like to come back in 2 weeks. I'm like, oh my God, bro. After the first day, they wrote me into another episode. So I'm in episode 9, in 2 weeks.
Holy shit.
Yeah, man. I feel like they're testing it out to see how people fuck with it.
Yeah.
So, hey, please tell Reservation Dogs and FX that you'd like to see more of Travis Thompson play Tino. But yeah, bro, like, yeah, it was a fucking trip, bro. Like, wow. And I was out there for a week the first time and like 3 days the second time. And just like, yeah, bro, it was a fucking trip. Just like riffing with Mark Maron and shit. And like, it was a trip, bro. It was a fucking trip. Yeah.
And what was your role? Like, are you a rapper or no? Because there are rappers on the show.
Yeah, I think the DeFaro's dad's a rapper. But like I said, Stenjati, the guy who plays his dad, the rapper, he's been hitting me up for years to like do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the Native community is so small. Like, everyone on that show I've like almost met before. The guy who wrote my episode, I met him at a fashion show we played together like years ago. You know what I'm saying? So this shit is really like, you know. But wait, what was the? Sorry, I forgot the original.
Like, what is your character?
What's my role? Okay, so one of the main characters, Cheese. His uncle gets arrested for selling weed and he has nowhere to live, so he gets sent to a group home. And I'm one of the kids in the group home. Mark Maron runs the group home, and his friends try to break him out. Yeah. And like, yeah, that's the whole episode. And I'm just one of the kids named Tino. I'm a super asshole fat boy who's got like 2 baby mamas who's trying to get his way out of the group home.
Wait, so how old are you supposed to be in the show?
18.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that crazy? Like how they figure that out for like age and TV shows and stuff?
I don't know. I think the only unrealistic thing about it is my tattoos are a little nice for an 18-year-old. Yeah. But no, I definitely, when you look at me on camera, I'm like, oh yeah, I look like a kid for sure. Yeah. So, but I mean, the main girl, Alora, like the main girl, she's 30.
What?
Yeah, she looks like a young ass kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, like Alora's like 30. Cheese is like 16, 17. Like, it's crazy, bro. So
he has a total baby face.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but like it's all over the place. Damn. In terms of ages. Because, like, I pulled up and, like, no, I shouldn't say. These kids are going to be, like, stars. I can't talk about us kicking it and, like, getting wild and shit. But, like, yeah,
we did
like...
shrooms and acid and...
Yes, literally. Yeah, we would... Yeah, but that's not... I'll say what I did. I was in Oklahoma. I did shrooms. I went bowling and shit. I was running around Tulsa, Oklahoma, like, by myself on the scooter, just shroomed out.
And we can't confirm if anyone else was there.
Cannot confirm if anyone else was there, for sure. Like, it was just me by myself. Yeah, totally.
Dude, that's crazy. You want to hear? It's super quick, but
oh, yeah, totally.
And it was weird because I was the one that reached out, and I feel like I should reach out again. But I originally reached out to Snotty Nose Res Kids like last year. They said yes, and I had this weird thing at the time. If someone had just done an interview, I didn't want to have them on, so I turned them down after I figured out they had just done an interview.
Oh, what?
And I'm like, motherfucker.
That's crazy.
So I need to reach back because I hope they're coming to Seattle again soon.
I think they're coming this week.
Oh,
if you want to set it up, those are the homies. We can set it up.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
I just played a show with them in Albuquerque, New Mexico, for like what were we playing there for? Anyways, but we were
perfect timing. Holy
yeah,
shit.
bro, it was fire. Like, and like I said, bro, like the Native community is small, so I've known about those guys forever. They've known about me forever. But it was the first time we really got to kick it, and those are like the homies now. Those are like my guys. Like, I've never really like met some Native rappers that I'm like, oh yeah, these are like Yeah. My God. So you know what I'm saying? But Stoney, those Reds kids and me are cut from a very similar cloth. I like those guys.
Yeah, those are good. They're cool. Yeah,
they're cool ass dudes, bro. And they can spit too. They're dope.
Did you meet the police officer on the show?
Zahn? Yeah, that's my guy. I got a couple scenes of him.
He's actually one of my favorite actors, actually.
Oh, for real? Yeah, my dad really loves him, bro.
He's on not the Res. Why did I say the Res? He's on Westworld.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's how I.
And he normally plays more of like a badass, like kind of a stern ass like dude. But in Res Dogs, he's kind of like a funny, like kind of like shitty cop. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And he got his own. He just recently got his own show too. It was.
Oh yeah, he's on like magazine covers and shit. He's popping.
Yeah, he's baller.
Yeah, no, it was fire. Being on that set, you learn a lot, bro, and not even from like people teaching you anything, bro. It's people just like do their shit, and I remember watching Zahn do a scene, and I was like, oh damn, he doesn't give a fuck, but in the best way.
Yeah.
Like he's like, I don't know, he's just trying.
Yeah.
Everything he wants to try, and they'll figure it out after. He's like, it's not my job to make it look good. It's my job to like do it.
Yeah.
It was tight, bro. It was really cool to watch.
So are music videos and acting is completely different?
Oh, it's so fucking different. It's so fucking different. Because being like music videos stress me out, bro. I hate having a whole set of people there for just me.
Yeah.
I hate how everyone's asking me questions that aren't my job to answer on music videos.
But you're a director too, so maybe it makes a little bit of sense.
No, definitely. But there's moments where like I wasn't directing on a music video and I'm like handling like getting shit and I'm just like, bro, like that shit sucks. But mainly it was the pressure of it all, of like I'm working hella hard to make the shot happen, and now it's time for the shot. Snap into rapper mode. It's like be the coolest guy in the world on camera, and it's like, bro, I'm like sweating because I had to run and grab like water bottles for like the staff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are we doing here? But when you're acting, it's like I was just a piece of a big puzzle, and it was so tight because everyone's so appreciative of your piece.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you're a rapper, it's like, we're all here for this fucking asshole. You know what I'm saying? But when you're on a set, it's like, do you need any water? Like, that was awesome. Like, did it go to too real of a place? Like, do you need to like take a break? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's very different. Like,
damn.
Yeah. But I will say, being on music videos made the acting shit way easier because like I've had to like just put it on for a whole 50-person crew. Yeah. Like just like that. Yeah. So it's not hard. Like I can tell other kids, like even the trained actors, like kids who are like on Broadway and shit, are like were on the show, and you can tell like they kind of got nervous
because not everyone's made for cameras.
I guess so. Yeah, I think I was listening to a podcast the other day that was like the difference between like a freaky ass girl and a porn star is like
two bears, one cave.
That exactly. They're like freaky ass. I fuck with them.
Yes,
but what did he say? It was basically like a freaky ass girl can't always be a porn star.
Yeah.
And a porn star is not always a freaky ass.
That came out like a few days ago.
I listened to that podcast, bro.
Dude, that's so funny. Yeah. I love that shit.
And a porn star cannot always be a freaky ass girl. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of like, not everyone who does music videos can act, and not everyone who acts can fucking has rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy.
Yeah. It's Bert just brought back what is it called? That cooking show, Everything's Burning or something.
Yeah.
And the new episode just aired today.
I fuck with them.
Bobby Lee and Mark Norman as the guests. And it's kind of weird because I know Mark is kind of awkward, but when he's on Joe Rogan or whatever, it's like everyone's awkward, so it's good. Yeah. But like Bobby Lee's on a whole another level of awkwardness.
Yeah.
So it was kind of weird to think, you'd think it would be a good, and just in
mix
my opinion,
of it all.
But it was like Bobby Lee and Mark Norman together, which is awkward.
I'm not the biggest Mark Norman fan. But
really?
Yeah,
you don't do you like his comedy now?
Oh, he's dope. Yeah, he's dope.
I like his
He's cool. He's comedy. I just don't enjoy
I don't enjoy his podcast.
Yeah, me either. But he's funny though. I fuck with him. I really like Tom Segura. I really like him. Yeah. Bert's cool. But I was just watching the other day, and Tom Segura was shitting on Bruce Springsteen and Tom Petty. Yeah. And I'm like, that's crazy when half your comedian friends are fucking hacks. You know what I'm saying? Like, like you're going to call Bruce Springsteen. And that's just me being annoyed, though. Because, like, you can't disrespect Bruce Springsteen around me.
Yeah, how do you... Okay, that's a good question. How do you... it's different than the milestone question. Because how do you stay, like, humble? Because it's kind of similar to the milestone question, like how do you know you're doing the right thing, but similar to like how do you know you have like the right people around you. I guess you did say a lot of them are like came up with you, which helps a little bit, but
I guess how do I stay humble, or how do I like maintain perspective, or
both? Because I guess this
being humble is not hard, bro. Like being humble is really not hard. Just because that's maybe sound like a backwards like oxymoron thing to say, but being humble is not hard. Just because like I fucking have hard days, just like everybody else, bro. Like I had to pay the IRS a bunch of money the other day. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not hard to be humble. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just dropped a project, and like, release days are the most humbling thing in the world, because it's like you think like the world's gonna like be yours for the day, and then you just like release it, and then you like do the dishes. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's really not hard to be humble for me, at least just because I'm like, maybe I'm a little pessimistic, maybe I'm a little like, you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know. I maintain perspective though, because like I said, you take a step back and you go, there's kids across the country who have my portrait on their body. I'm able to sell out cities that I am not from, and I've only been to one time. Yeah, there's never been a Navajo rapper on the BET Awards. Yeah, there's never been a kid from Seattle who rapped and then got his way into a Hulu show. It's never happened. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I maintain perspective on the hard days by being like, there's milestones, there's achievements we have, but like I said, it's not hard to be humble, just because like, yeah, those achievements are cool as fuck, but like, what's it mean at the end of the day? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
That's a good point, because Bert was saying, I think this was the episode that dropped on Monday of this week. He was saying like he gets nervous about coming up with new ideas. Like, oh, what if I want to have a new cooking show, or if I want to do this? Because no matter what he says, he could be like, I want to create an OnlyFans or whatever he wants to do. Yeah. Everyone's going to be like, that's a brilliant idea. You should do it, because he's fucking selling out arenas. So whatever he wants to do, people are going to say yes to.
Yeah, you know that's a crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I think too, like what'll like humble me or like give me perspective too is that like, I don't know, I'm like half a decade in, so I've like learned that like rap is not the be all end all. It is the be all end all, because like this is what I love to do. I wake up every morning and I'm like looking at like rap gossip. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know important things about politics, but I know about rap beef.
Hot new hip hop.
You know what I'm saying? I know about like, or like bars or at rap on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like there's important things I should know, and I know a lot about rap music and shit. You know what I'm saying? But the humbling that comes with that is just like, I don't know, bro. Like, if you're not a part of the zeitgeist, if you're not like hot right now, if you're not in conversation, it's easy to be like, well, it's all a rat race. It's all like, it's all just meaningless. But like, not in a pessimistic way, but just in a way of like, it's not that serious.
But do you ever think about like someone that did something viral being like, fuck, maybe I should be reaching out to them or something?
Yeah, there's definitely artists that I said no to being on tour with a rapper that like just blew up in the past 2 years, that if I said who I said no to, everyone would be like, that was really dumb of you. You should have went on tour with, bro. Like, he fucked with you. Like, what? Yeah. And I said no, just because it's lame to me, bro. Like, that shit, like 10 years from now, there's rappers that are like popping right now, walking award shows on TikTok, like all that. They're going to say that shit is like offensive in 10 years. They're going to be like, oh, I can't believe we let this shit fly. Right. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, and that's what it is. And I just know that like I'm on the right side of history, at least how I believe. You feel me? So like, yeah, it gets hard though, because like I definitely want to play the game sometimes, but like I've just gotten to the point where I'm like, I'm like aggressively Travis Thompson to the fucking end of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is.
And you have people you can like bounce ideas and feelings off of.
Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know. I've definitely had ideas for like other ventures and shit, and I have good people around me who are like, that's a terrible idea. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
I'm learning to not always act in the moment, because sometimes you do need to think about decisions and all that.
Nah, real shit. Like, learning not to act in the moment is one of the biggest fucking things. Like, you know what I really had to learn was to not take anything personal. Bro, not taking shit personal is the hardest thing in the world, but it will change your fucking life.
I get petty.
Like, if we're just gonna keep it a bean, bro, like Dead Prezzies, like, is the song I've put more money into than any other song in the world. Like, I rented out fucking CenturyLink to film my music video there. Like, I got an LA set with G-Eazy on it. You know what I'm saying? We put bread into that. And he dropped a song on the same day. His own song with a whole other video. And I feel like any other artist, and this was like my major label single. Yeah. Any other artist, not any other, most artists would take that shit to heart. Yeah. Most artists would be like, what the fuck, dude? You sabotaged the biggest moment of my life. But you know what that does? It gets you fucking nowhere. Yeah. It gets you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And like, people can decide of whether or not they thought that was a cool move on his part. But at the end of the day, like, bro showed up for the video and did the shit. If I were to sit here and take it personally, that's only gonna make me less money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna have a chip on my shoulder for the next video, and all of a sudden I'm not friends with the guy I'm shooting a video with. Like, it's just weird, bro. Like, not taking shit personally and saying please and thank you has like changed my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But his name is Gerald.
Hey man, hey, it's no, I fuck with bro. Like, that's the thing. Like,
shout out G-Eazy.
But he's not the only one on the fucking album. Like, like all the other features on that album, like besides Coda, like they didn't really push it. You know what I'm saying? But if I take
that's
shit,
perspective right there though too.
You feel me? Like, yeah, I had a major label debut, and it's not like I hit up. It's not like the label hit up these artists. I hit them up, and I said, "Hey, bro, can you do a song?" And they were like, "Hey, bro, I got you, bro." And then that shit happens.
Dude, I feel that all the time. Like, I'll have crazy artists come into the studio, and then we'll be having the greatest time talking. And then afterwards, like nothing. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, bro.
That's
yeah, bro. It's perspective. But as soon as you take this shit personally, it's gonna fuck up the whole business.
Yeah.
As soon as you're gonna make worse connections because you're like, well, this guy's gonna walk out of here and not give a fuck.
Yeah.
But you will make a worse conversation happen because of that. Yeah. So it's like taking, like, bro, like I'll watch people take shit personally and ruin their whole lives. Like, I mean, if
look
you want,
what Stan did.
Look what Meek Mill did to himself.
Yeah, true.
He didn't ruin his whole life. He's a fucking millionaire who's successful as it gets. You know what I'm saying? And he's like beat the whole thing. But look, Meek Milled himself because he took something personal.
Yeah.
Taking shit personal will kill you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know, bro. And there's obviously like sticklers who are like, no, I take this shit personal because I put my personal personality into my art and it's all personal. It's like, cool, shut the fuck up. Like, go make some money then. Like, I bet you won't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I don't know. It's, not taking shit personal. That album was specifically hard because like G posted a song. Kyle, I think I just dropped. Coda had his whole like scandal a week after. It was
I forgot about that.
Bro, it was like everything that could have gone wrong with that album went wrong.
Wow.
But I had to just like soak it up and be like, it's lit. Because it was lit. But like at the end of the day, it was like none of it went how it was supposed to go.
That's wild.
G-Eazy was supposed to be at Seattle and it got canceled. He was supposed to come to CenturyLink. DK Metcalf was supposed to be in there and he flaked. And it's like, can't take that personal, bro.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? Can't take it personal, bro. Because it all comes back. Like, it all comes back.
Wow. That's a good point. Holy shit.
You know what I'm saying, bro? And like, there's a specific artist I did the BET Cypher with.
Yeah.
The BET Cypher with. I went to the BET Awards. He didn't know who I was. And I'm like, bro, we were in a room, a hot ass room, rapping together all day long for the BET Awards.
Yeah.
And you're like, he knew who I was. He's just being a weirdo. But like, if I would have took that personally, I might have done something corny. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah. Like, I don't know. Taking shit personally will kill you.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. We've been like, when this whole shit's over, I'm gonna write like a memoir and it will make a bunch of rappers look so crazy. I'm not trying to be like an expose, like gossiping ass bitch, but but I swear to God, like I've just like held my tongue for so much shit just because like, I don't want to like, if you see Travis Thompson on the internet complaining about another rapper, it's a bad look.
Yeah. It's like,
it's a corny look. It makes me look like a little guy.
Or like when Lupe Fiasco or anyone does it, like people are like, what the fuck are you doing?
Come on, bro. Like, it's just being bitter, even if it's justified, it's not a good look.
Yeah.
Even if you have every right to be bitter, if people think you're bitter, you're cooked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm just on, I have like beefs, not beefs because I'm not that kind of guy. I've never beefed anybody really, but I've had like complications with a lot of people right now that I'm holding my tongue and just like shouting them out in interviews and showing love just because I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Can we talk about your Drake beef?
Shit, I would love to have a Drake beef. Fuck, I would love that. I'd go up if I had some Drake beef. Fuck. No, I'm playing. But yeah.
But let's talk about your new album. Tell the audience. EP, my bad.
You good. It's called If I'm Alive, That Is. And it's like 5 songs. And it's just songs I've been like ready to put out for a second. Like a lot of these songs were like a year old where I was like a year ago, like, hey, Epic, let's just put out Careless with me and Guap Dad. And it was like getting static. And I'm just like, what the fuck, bro? Just let me put out a song. Like, come on. So like, it's really just a collection of songs. And the title is really just kind of to make a statement or like comment on like where I'm at specifically. Just like, it felt like we kind of like bounced for a second. So it was like, if I'm alive, that is. And it's also a commentary on like the world. Like everyone's trying to make plans, but the world's so fucked up and crazy that's like, I don't know where I'm gonna be tomorrow, bro. I don't know what next week is gonna look like. So it's really just like if I'm alive, that is. Like, yeah, I'll be there if I'm alive, that is. You know what I'm saying?
But do you think it's any different than any of the other projects, like sonically? Or...
I think sonically it's more fun. Mm-hmm. It's more like just like each song. I think there's one like rapping ass rap song, but it's just kind of fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not like such a cohesive, like heartfelt, vulnerable like body of work. I think that's what I've always done that. I've always been like, this is all layers and connected, and it's like this is this song and this song and this song. This song is just like some like fuck it, bro. Like I want to put these songs out. I want to like get people warmed up for this Me and Jake One album. Fuck it, let it go.
Yeah. Hell yeah. What is your favorite song on the EP?
I really like Careless. Careless is like I feel if you fuck with Careless, you're gonna fuck with the whole direction I'm going in. I feel like I found a perfect happy medium of like my sound, kinda of like, I don't know. For a long time, I couldn't figure out myself. I was trying to like nail down exactly what I wanted to do musically, and I feel like Careless is a good representation of that. Of like, it's like dark and moody. We've always had dark, moody songs, but it's also like kind of like fun, and it's melodic, but it's also like kind of West Coast bouncy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So like, I'm just trying to make like weird ass West Coast music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm, a weird ass West Coast kid.
Do you like New York though? Like, would you do like a West Side Gun
I fucking love New York, and I mean, I'm working on an album with Jake One right now, so like some of those beats were definitely like for Griselda or something, or like for, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I really love the East Coast. I love going to New York. I think what makes me mad about people from New York sometimes is like when you talk to someone from the West Coast, you're like, hey, this is what we love over here, like da 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 da. But we also listen to everything.
Yeah.
If you go to the East Coast, it's like, this is what we like. That other shit, that shit don't even matter, bro. Like, what? If it ain't popping in New York, it ain't nothing. And it's just like,
and then they say pussy at the end.
Yeah, you shitting me? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, and I really don't like how people treat West Coast music out there. It makes me really mad. Just because, like, I'm a West Coast ass. That's what I listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm playing in the car. Like, I don't know. But I love New York. And also, I love, like, spitting. I love fucking, like, raw ass, like, hip hop beats and shit. So, like, I love New York. But sonically, I can't say New York was, like, an inspiration at all.
Also, one last question about the record label stuff. So, when you go on press runs, how much is that of you building your relationship with like Sway or anything like that, or versus the label coming forward and be like, you're going to be on this tomorrow, this?
Oh, it's all the label.
Got it.
It's all the label. I mean, there's definitely things that like I don't want to say all, because there's press things that we've got just off of the strength of being who, like I got Sway and LA Leakers just off of being me before the label. I got Sway and LA Leakers before the label, but like a label has relationships, and it's a whole game of it all. Like, you could have 5,000 followers, but if you're a major label's new person, they'll roll the red carpet out for you.
Yeah.
At the Sirius FM or whatever, XM or whatever. So like, I don't know. It was mostly label shit, but it was also like the homies. Like, I maintained a lot of good relationships off of just being a decent kid. And like I said, saying please and thank you has changed my fucking life. Yeah. Like, you want some please and thank you. The BET Cypher that happened in 2019, Dave East cancels. And there was a girl that worked there named Jamie, I believe is her name. And
shout out Jamie.
Shout out Jamie, and shout out Brittany. Jamie and Brittany. Dave East cancels. They're like, fuck, we don't have anybody. Like, who do we hit up? Jamie was just a fan, and she hit up Epic, being like, hey, would Travis Thompson like to come to the BET site? So, but I met her doing random press shit. Yeah. Like, when I put it to BET, and like, they were just fans off of my vibe of me saying like please and thank you, and being a decent person, and like showing up to the label being like, or the offices being hella cool. Like, little shit like that is organic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, moments like that are beautiful, because like I would have never got the BET Cypher if I wasn't just a decent person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you who are like some artists that you haven't worked with yet that you want to work with?
Isaiah Rashad is probably my favorite rapper right now.
You could probably get that. You went on tour with Tembe.
He follows me and shit. I DM'd him and shit. I was like, hey bro, like, you're my favorite rapper, and he was like, much love, bro. Da, da, da. But so Isaiah Rashad. But I'm working with Jake One, so I feel like that's my in right now. I just sent a song to the Cool Kids.
Okay.
So me, the Cool Kids, and Jake One gonna do. I don't know. Hopefully they send it
one
back.
One of my Seattle artist friends just got one of the, I forget which. He just got one of the members of Cool Kids on his new album.
Fire!
Coming out. So,
it's probably Chuck.
I forget who.
Probably
it
Chuck.
is.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I really want to work with Isaiah Rashad. I want to work with I mean, Lil Wayne is my favorite rapper of all time. So I would like
at 8 years old.
Yeah, bro. Crazy. I was just yesterday having an argument. I was like, he's the Michael Jackson of rap, and people were not fucking with me. But you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. You can't compare anyone to Michael Jackson. So as soon as you say like Michael Jackson, people are like, whoa, and it's like, bro, I get it. No one will ever be Michael. Yeah. No one will ever be that. But if you had to make a comparison in rap music, who has had somewhat of a see, even already people are like, shut the fuck up, Travis, he's not
turned off the episode.
Yeah, exactly. But like Lil Wayne, Isaiah Rashad, I really like to work with like Buddy from LA.
Oh yeah, Buddy.
Smino, Earth Gang, JID.
I get to JID.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like JID was supposed to be on a couple songs, but it just hasn't worked out yet. Damn. But his people fuck with me. So
where do you place in like the hip hop industry? Like
that's,
how many people?
Boom. That's a weird question. Like, yeah, I ask myself that every morning when I wake up. I don't know, bro. Like, I just know that like most of the artists that I respect now see me as a peer.
Hell yeah.
Most of the artists I respect see me as a peer, and whether or not like if they consider me like on their level or surpassing them or below them, like everywhere I go now, people are like, oh yeah, much love, I know who you are. And it's like for rappers, you would like, it will blow people's minds sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like I said, we're half a decade in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, and I rep Seattle. So if you bring up Seattle, you got to bring me up. You have to. So like,
but how does that work also, by the way? So how did you get to the place where you are in Seattle where you're like on a totem pole versus like, I don't even know if they would put Dave or Paris Alexa. Like there's a lot of people that don't know who either of those people are, but like they'll put you with up there. Also, you've worked with Macklemore and so
I get you.
Like, people put you.
I think it just comes from the proximity to like what people consider blowing up.
Okay.
Of like, yeah, of like little milestones, like a BET cipher or like a rap caviar post.
Okay.
Or a fucking whatever the game may be. Like, I think people put me up there just because one, we have like millions of streams and we get features from like people that are like, you know what I'm saying? The game fucks with me. You know what I'm saying? Like people are out here fucking with me. So like, I don't know. It's all perspective though. It's all, I don't know. I think people put me on a totem pole.
Because you're Native American?
Yeah, I was going to make that joke too. I don't know. Really just because we've been half decade in, bro. We've been here for a second and we've sold out a bunch of shows in Seattle. And like, I don't know. It's undeniable at this point. Yeah. At least here. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you have just like your name as your rap name? Do you think rap names are kind of corny? Or
no, if I could go back, I'd go by Lil Trav.
Okay.
I feel like that's hard. Like Lil
Trav.
I feel like that'd be super fire. Like, I'd love, because I'll go places and people are like, are you Travis Thompson? I'm like, I wish they asked me if I was Lil Trav. That's fire. Just because I feel like there would be more separation.
Lil Trav.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it'd be fire. But I don't know. I have a goofy ass face. I have like I can't be anything but me.
Yeah.
So even in the beginning, trying to come up with a rap name was crazy to me.
Yeah.
When I was in middle school, I used to rap and I call myself Young Travesty.
Okay.
Young Travesty.
I get it.
But other than that, I've just never needed one. I just felt like trying.
Yeah.
It felt like trying.
Yeah.
Ryan Carvell, I remember he was trying to convince me to make my rap name It's Trav.
It's Trav. Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I was like, but I don't know. It just felt like trying, and I just don't want to like come off like I'm trying hella hard.
Do you think you're stuck in your aesthetic now, like the JB haircut?
That's a
or could you switch up? Or
no,
like,
I'm definitely gonna cut it at some point.
Right.
Just because like you can't be 30 with this haircut. Terrible move. Terrible fucking move. Like, so I'll be. Yeah, I still have some time before 30, but you get what I'm saying. Like, you can't be a grown ass man with a Justin Bieber haircut.
Yeah.
So like, I'll definitely change it at some point. But now it's still kind of like, I wouldn't say stuck, but it makes me go up.
Yeah.
Like if I get a good placement or a spot or like something, and I just don't wear a hat, the views are double.
Yeah.
And it's like, and it's like a shitty little like loophole.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yeah, bro, hate my haircut. Fuck it. I need to pay bills. Hate it. Comment on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So you said that you're goofy. Is that where when people think of you in hip hop?
I said I have a goofy ass face. I wouldn't say I'm a goofy ass like vibe.
So what is your vibe in like the industry? Are you like you're not the bad boy?
Fuck no. I just think I'm a cool ass native smoker kid, skater kid from Seattle, bro. Like, like if you go, like I remember I pulled up on to Wale's show and I was like, "What's up, bro? I'm Wale." I was like, "What's up, bro? I'm Travis." Da, da, da. He's like, "Bro, I know who you are. What the fuck are you talking about?"
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? And he was like, what are you he was like annoyed that I was like introducing myself.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, I'm kind of a factor. Like, I'm like, oh what? Like, I'm kind of a factor. And it, like, you shouldn't be gauged if you're a factor or not if Wale knows you. I don't know. But it was one of them things where I was just like, oh shit, like, I've been around long enough, so you've seen it on a timeline before. Yeah. At least one time. Every rapper. Yeah. I don't give a fuck who it is. Yeah. Like, the biggest rappers in the world have scrolled past me before.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I walk around with the confidence of, with the humbleness of like, I don't give a fuck who knows me. I don't know myself. But at the same time, like, you can't play me, because come to Seattle and ask around. They'll tell you exactly what it is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's bigger than Seattle. But like I said, come around.
What separates you from like your peers that came up around your
I think what separates me from my peers is consistency. Like,
that's a good, you made a good, yeah.
Consistency. Like, no matter, even if you see me like go ghost for a second, I come back with something that surprises you. Like, oh shit, Travis is da-da-da-da. Every fucking time. And that's what I'm gonna do every time, bro. Like, because if you're not making the shit constantly better than the last time, it's just gonna go straight into the ground. And two, it's an optics game, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll post some and I know it's like, I'll be like, ugh, corny. But like, it'll make people look at me in a whole new way. Yeah. And like, it's just knowing what impresses people and playing the optics game, bro. Like, you know? But people, and also it's consistency. It's like substantial music. Like, we talk about things. And like I said, bro, like, no, you gotta know what numbers mean too. Like, having 1 million followers and having 1 million, say, like, YouTube video views are so different. Yeah. I would take those YouTube video views any day of the fucking week. You know what I'm saying? Like, like a lot of numbers don't mean anything even when they're big. Yeah. Or like my post may only have like 100 comments, but there was only like 3,000 likes on it. So it was like,
do you read comments?
A better, hell yeah. But it was like a better majority commented than your majority. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of people have big numbers that don't mean anything. Yeah. So like, when you compare me to other people, you can be like, oh yeah, that person's bigger, but they can't sell out Salt Lake City. Or not, I've never sold out Salt Lake City, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't pack out Denver. Yeah. You can't put 400 people in a room in Denver. Yeah. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. That's why we're different. Because maybe like the new album isn't on all these playlists and getting reposted by whoever the fuck, but I have a substantial movement. Yeah. It's tangible. Yeah. You can come to where I'm from and feel it.
He's an actor now.
I'm an actor now. But it's like, it's really just having a tangible movement. That's why. Yeah. Like, we haven't gone anywhere. So it's like, you're kind of forced to fuck with it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's super cool. You have an inspiring come up, honestly.
Hey, thank you, man. I'm trying. I'm still coming up. So I'm still trying to, like, I don't know. I think what separates other cities and us is that motherfuckers will be 2 years in Seattle and be like, man, like, I just, man, like, my friends I used to make music with, it don't make music with me no more. It ain't fun no more. Like, I put out a song, it only got 10,000 streams in 6 months. It's like, yeah, bro, get the fucking work. This shit is not pretty, bro. Like, I'm not running with a lot of the same people I came in this game with. I'm not like, I don't know, like, you have to move the goalposts for your own sanity sometimes, bro. But if you don't throw shit at the wall, it's never going to work out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like, a lot of kids will, like you said about podcasts, they'll have a podcast for 3-6 months and then it's gone. Yeah. It's like, yeah, bro, you're going to have bad episodes. You're going to be in the red. And it's like, you just got to stick it out. A lot of other people stick it out.
I'm 300 episodes in. You got to stick it out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. All it takes is one episode and one funny ass clip to change everything.
100%.
Everything. So, like, that's what you have to realize, bro. Like, and also at the same time, like, the people who already fuck with it are appreciative of the work. Yeah. Even if they don't say anything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember I just searched my name on Reddit like last night. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. I searched my name on Reddit last night just to see if anyone was talking about it, and there was just one. Who the fuck keeps calling me? But so I searched my name on Reddit, and the main post, the top comment was just like, "Oh, like, new EP, that's dope. Like, Travis Thompson's always someone I really enjoy, but then I forget when it's da 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 da." And it's just like, okay, word. So like, you do appreciate me, but I just haven't grabbed your attention yet. Yeah. And I'm just like, okay, bet. That's the aspect. Like, I've gotten in front of people now. It's like, how do I make them stay? You know what I'm saying? It's just having the wherewithal to know that, like, I'm half a decade in and I'm still coming up.
Yeah, that's crazy. Has that flown by, or is it like?
Yeah, the pandemic made it fly by a little bit because like it feels like I'm only like because I wasn't making money until 2018, and the pandemic happened 2020, so it feels like I had like 2 years of being a rapper, you know, and then now I'm kind of just like, well, what the fuck is we even doing now? You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's a trip. It did fly by, bro. It did really fly by, but to other people, to people in Seattle, I've been around for a really long time. To people in the game, like I'm still brand new.
Yeah.
So
I use comedy as the perfect. I've been using it a lot lately because I'm just so invested into it lately.
No, I feel
but
it.
like
That's
a lot of comedians don't release a special or an album
for the first like 5 years.
Yeah, 5 to 10 years.
Yep.
You know, versus like if you're an artist, you might release something the first month you start making music.
I think I'm a comedy nerd, so I always hear people say that, and I think a lot of it speaks to they were whack. Let's just be real, because like there's a lot of artists or a lot of comedians who like have done it in the shorter amount of time, but they also use social media as like a leverage point.
Yeah.
So like, but they're still grinding it out in the clubs. You know what I'm saying? They're still out here doing that shit. But like, I don't know. A lot of comedians will be like 10 years until it's like, you're not good, bro. You're not good.
That's true.
You're not good. Sorry, bro. Like, yeah, like it is what it is. Like a lot of like comedians want other comedians to go through the shit they went through because they're a comedian. I'm like, nah, you're just not fire, brother. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, enjoy your. But anyways, I really love comedy. So I bro. But people like Donald Glover or like Brandon Wardell or like Pete Holmes. I'm like. Pete Holmes is more of like an old, or like John Mulaney, but he's still kind of, you know what I'm saying though? There's a lot of
dude. You know who I fucking love right now? Shane Gillis. Do you like Shane Gillis?
Shane Gillis is great. Yeah, I think sometimes he says some crazy shit that I can't get down with, but
he does.
But he's hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
He's hilarious. Yeah. But it's just showing up every day, bro. It's just showing up every day, bro. Like regardless of whether or not motherfuckers is mentally even sane or financially okay, I show up every single day from 2015 to now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what's going on in my life, like death in the family, fucking like girlfriend troubles, whatever the fuck it would be, I show up every day to do the job. Yeah. So it is what it is.
And it's led him here to the NAST podcast.
Led all here to the NAST podcast. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
I'm dead. You've honestly dropped so many gems, so I don't want to say what's some final advice, how I usually end it. But what are some final words for your fans and the audience listening?
I think the final words are what I would like to leave people with is that, like I was saying before, bro, like I'm a half a decade into this shit. Like you can't get rid of me. You're stuck with me. Yeah. And I'm going to get better every single fucking time. And I'm going to keep surprising people every year with a new thing that makes people go, oh shit, Travis from Seattle is kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm really grateful that I feel like people have stuck with me for what feels like a long time, but at the same time, like, I don't know. We're still brand new in this shit. I don't know. Like I was saying before, bro, like in Seattle, a lot of it feels like you're either this or you're nothing.
Yeah.
And what I want people to realize is like there's a middle ground where people are millionaires and very successful and other cities have caught on and this city is kind of not. Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to be one of the first people to be like, to show that you can like rap and act and have a successful millionaire career without needing like top 40 songs.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? So, and if we get a top 40 song, that's still the goal. I'm not out here being like, I'm going to da-da-da-da-da. But at the end of the day, like I've kind of like took myself out the rat race for a little bit just because I don't fucking care, bro. I really don't care. But I don't know. I'll never stop, bro. I'll never stop. I'm gonna be here until I'm old and gray. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
hell yeah. Quickly, I forgot how I met Travis. I met him through Kembe X. That was
shout out
cool.
Kembe X. Yeah, that was funny. That was a funny night.
Yeah, that was. Yeah. Since I've met you, I think you're a cool dude. I'm happy we were able to do this.
Thank you.
I wouldn't say it's a long time coming. I think it just came at the right time.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So I'm happy we did this. You're the second guest 3 years into my podcast now.
Hey, so, hell yeah. I love it. Congrats, bro. For
Thank
real.
You.
Showing up.
This will be out after this aired, but his new episode on Reservation Dogs just came out.
Go watch Reservation Dogs in general, bro. Go get a Hulu subscription. Binge that motherfucker. There's never been a show like Reservation Dogs ever in the history of TV. And it's very important, and it's funny, and it's awesome, so go watch it.
And go stream his new EP.
If I'm Alive, that is. And me and Jake One got a crazy ass album that's coming very soon.
Hell yeah. And what is the easiest way for people to reach you?
My like social media handles is at Travis X Thompson. So at Travis, the letter X, THOMPSON. And boulevardboy.com. I don't know. Yeah, just hit a Google one time. Fuck with your boy.
Hell yeah. In 2016 on the Casey Carter episode, you were saying that there's like some fishing guy named Travis Thompson.
Wow.
And that's why you don't have it?
Yeah, there's a fishing. I sold my at name to him for like $350 back in like 2017, and I needed it. I needed that money for like a video or something. But yeah, like, hey, there's two Travis Thompsons. There's a Travis Thompson who's a really big fishing guy, and then there's another Travis Thompson who's a UFC fighter.
Oh shit.
And like he just hit me up though. He was like, I'm trying to walk out to a Travis Thompson song. And I'm like, okay, bet, let's go crazy. So yeah, I'm the best Travis Thompson though, for sure.
There we go. And I'm the best Blake Burton.
Damn right.
There we go. This is the NAST podcast with
Travis Thompson.
And we did it.